What is up? I like scary. What's up, you guys, man? What is up? Awesome day to be a horror fan, and today I'm excited about this stream, man. Because I have lately been covering stuff that just been horror in general. I've been wanting to cover stuff that I really starting to say I'm obsessed with, and I think this guy, man, is the perfect guy to bring on, man. Awesome channel. He's a huge Halloween fan. Um, and I kind of feel like when I talk to him, man, it's like it's different. He knows what he's talking about, and we get real deep into the Halloween talk, man. You guys know him better as the Night Watch. You guys, I'm bringing Night Watches on, man. You guys, man. Here he is. Yo,
Yo,
what's up, Night Watch, man? What is up?
what's up, man? What's up?
What's up, man? I'm excited, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know we went live on Craven's stream. You know, Craven's a big Scream fan. I know, man, you were dying like, man, we want to talk some more Halloween.
Right.
You were dying like, bro, I want to talk some more Halloween, man. But
Yeah,
here we are, man. We straight Halloween. We're straight Halloween, man. We can give Scream a break. We can give Scream
right,
a break, man. We're gonna.
right.
So, man, I hope you're doing good, man.
Oh yeah, I'm doing great, man. Like as soon as I was getting myself ready, and I still got it. You get that smile on your face because you
Yeah,
know that you're about to talk. Like you said, when you're talking about something you're passionate about, and you could share it with someone.
yeah,
That's like the best feeling. That's like the coolest thing about doing this YouTube thing.
yeah, definitely, man. Finna get started, man. We got Aaron in the chat. He said, "What's up?" We got Necessary Distraction. What's up,
Amber.
Shaping the Shadows? What is up, Shaping the Shadows? We got Prima Donna. We got Horror Gang. What's up, you guys? We're finna dive deep into Halloween, man. So I have to ask you, man. Like, so what do you think about this glass hill that's out there? It's out there. It's starting to come heavy. They're talking. Michael's gonna get captured again.
Right.
He's gonna get sent off to this glass hill that Dr. Sartain mentioned, the pits of hell and stuff like
Hmm.
that. What do you think about that, man?
Man, I mean, from everything we're hearing, it sounds really interesting on one hand, right?
Hmm. Yeah,
Excuse me. But on the other hand, I'm thinking, damn man, he's gonna get captured again. This,
yeah,
in this timeline, is the third. Well, you know what I'm saying,
yeah.
multiple
I know what
times,
you mean.
and it's like, but the upside of it is, by that description that Sartain gave, hell itself and all that
Yeah,
type of stuff, it could be a really cool setting. And especially for Michael, I've actually heard a couple people talking about um, the supposed description of it and
mhm,
how it's all raggedy on the inside and
yeah,
dark and dank and
hmm,
all that type of stuff. So it could be really cool. I always say, and I know a lot of people look at it this way too. I always say it's all about the execution.
yeah,
If it can be executed the right way so we can buy into it,
yeah,
I'm all for it. Personally speaking, like at the end of Kills and even shortly thereafter, when, I started to talk a lot to people about it and start to theorize, I didn't really see a scenario like this in my head. But then
yeah,
again, that's that's for the writers and the filmmakers to come up
hmm,
with cool shit. So hopefully it's a good thing. I mean, I do have faith. I've said this so much. You know how I am. I've
hmm,
had so much faith in this filmmaking team and David Gordon Green because to me, I haven't been led wrong so far.
yeah,
2018 to me is easily top three in the
yeah,
franchise, easily.
yeah,
And Halloween Kills was very good. I mean, Halloween Kills, we had full on Michael.
hmm,
Like Michael was like on steroids in that
yeah,
movie. So like we're getting everything we want.
yeah,
So I have no reason to doubt, this idea of even having this glass hill in ends. I don't have any I'm not worried about it. I think it'll turn out pretty good. I didn't see it coming,
yeah.
but I think it'll turn out pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you, man. It's about execution and stuff like that. And I actually talked about it today because people were PMing me, talking about it, and they were saying like, to make a long story short, Michael's going to be in Glass Hill. He's going to get
Mhm.
captured and go on Glass Hill, but it's going to be like this crazy, like I guess, kid. He's not going to be like Michael. in the beginning, but I guess Michael's gonna kill like a nurse or something like that. And I guess I don't want to say that he's going to like the evil's going to pass like literally on to him, but I think he's going to become like obsessed with it. Like he's going to want to become Michael.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. I'm like, man, it almost sounds like some Jamie Lloyd type of stuff, but it's like,
Right. Right.
yeah, for some reason though, with that one, it's like it kind of seems more cleaner. I can just see like we don't see the kid the rest of the film after that happens, but
Mm.
like towards the end, he pops back out, and we get maybe Allison driving off. She stops to get something like at a bar, and she looks at the TV, and it's like local news. 14-year-old kid kills 3 nurses, and it's like what?
Right. Right.
And it shows us like that Michael does live on, but the vessel, like the stuff that goes with Michael, like the shell, the body of the character, he's gone, he's dead.
Hmm.
But it shows you that people, they love Michael so much they want to keep his story alive. Like Ted Bundy, Richard
Right.
Harris, something like that. But I'm not gonna be honest. I do not like that theory. I just try to see the brighter things. And, some people put their heart into it. I heard it. I heard something on Glass Hill. This could possibly happen.
Right.
I hate shooting down people theories because, like I told you, Night, in our past stream, we're just Halloween fans having fun.
Yep.
We're not going to be able to speculate this for too long. Like after Halloween dies down and, ends is over,
Yep.
it's like, we're going to have a lot of, hair scratchers for a while, especially like people like me and you are big Halloween fans.
Right. Right. Absolutely.
That's why I say, just have fun while it's here. And,
That's what I keep saying too, man. I mean, I know, and by the way, man, you've been killing it, man. Your videos are always tight,
thanks,
and
man.
I really think that with us that are big into Halloween, trying to put stuff out there to the community, try to keep open communication and live streams like you do,
Yeah.
like Craven does, I try to do, and so many others.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this is such a great time in horror.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to me, it really is. I mean, because you can have all of this discussion about Scream and what's going on and what's not going on. We've got Chucky on TV. We got Hellraiser coming back. We had TCM on
Yeah.
Netflix. We got Michael that is just killing it.
Yeah.
Michael's just killing it for four plus years. And I know everyone's not going to like everything
Yeah.
that they're going to see from these filmmakers. But to me, I still can respect it as long as they try to show respect to what they're doing. And
Mm-hmm.
specifically with Halloween, you got to give these guys some credit, man. They really are showing their love for the shape.
Yeah.
They really are. And so, and I know you probably, and I've seen in your comments too, some people like, oh, just let it be over. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of
Yeah.
it. Well, okay. But the bottom line is there's a lot of people that enjoy the movies. And you don't have to watch it, but it's no different than the Universal monsters, right?
Yeah.
Like we still get Dracula movies, we still get Wolfman movies. I mean, that was like back in the 30s.
Yeah.
So there's no reason to think that Michael Myers or Jason or Freddy or Chucky is no reason to think that these guys are just going to disappear
Yeah.
forever. Now the question is, how do they keep these movies going? That's a whole nother story. But these are the icons, man. These are the modern day Universal monsters. So just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. It's the way I look at it.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you, man. I always say Michael is the Frankenstein of what's going on. He's like of our generation. He's becoming like Frankenstein, man. Like
Right.
it's going to be so many people that want that character, and want to just tell their own story on it. And man, I swear, before I leave Earth, I know it's going to be probably 15 more stories of Michael Myers.
It's
People.
gotta be.
Yeah, it's like it's never going to end. And he's by far the most popular. His look and everything. I'm not taking anything from Jason because he's next. I feel Jason, him, and like Freddy and stuff like that. But Michael, for some reason, with his story, I feel like a lot of people are attached to his story and the babysitter murders and stuff like that. So I definitely think this is not the end of it.
Right.
And we could talk about ends, but I actually want to see where how you feel about the franchise in general. Including like the curse and resurrection. I want to know, Knight. I told myself, I said, you know what? When Knight gets on here, I want to know where his mind is when it comes to the other films because my guy Helvetin,
Yeah,
He hates H2O, bro. Like
yeah,
he
he
hates it.
does.
And I'm
I
like,
saw y'all on the stream, man. I was laughing my ass off. I saw all y'all on the stream. I wanted so bad to pop in there, and Helvington was going off, and it was great. You guys did a
man,
hell of a job. It was great.
Night. Next time, if you want to pop in, say, hey, I want to hop in, bro. I will send you the link. Hop in, Night, bro, and get in on that debate. Cause I'll be needing help, man. He's like H2O is shit. Why do you like it? I'm like, oh my god. And you think Halloween
Yeah.
6 is better than H2O? You're crazy, hell.
Ooh, ooh, man. I mean, look. The great thing about a franchise like this, or Child's Play, or Nightmare, or Friday, is that you got a nice variety to choose from, right?
Yeah,
And I can watch all of these Halloween movies. Now, that doesn't mean I love them all,
yeah,
but they're all good enough that I can watch them, and they're better than the average
yeah,
stuff out there. But Curse of Michael Myers, man. I mean, and I love Paul Rudd, but even Paul Rudd couldn't save that one, man. He couldn't do it, man. I mean, Loomis was a bright spot, because Loomis is always a bright spot.
yeah,
And it's sad that was the last performance for Donald Pleasance, because
yeah,
I absolutely love Donald Pleasance, that. But yo,
yeah,
Michael, come on, man. He's controlled by runes.
yeah,
Him and his niece getting down.
yeah.
They
That's
they 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 killed Jamie Lloyd like an afterthought.
yeah,
They didn't want to bring back Danielle Harris. Danielle Harris wanted to come back on, but
yeah,
they were a little stingy with the money, which
yeah,
that's nothing new in Hollywood. But still, it's like you could have brought Danielle Harris back and at least keep that continuity. She was basically, like, for me growing up, that was my Laurie Strode in a
yeah,
way. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Because
I
that's
agree.
when I was a kid and I
Mhm.
followed 4 or 5 and then going into 6. But no, no, they get some other actress. No shade to that actress,
Yeah,
but it's like, yo, come on, man. So it was so many problems I had with 6. Um, it oh, just think,
yeah. I
just
hate
thinking
it.
about it.
I hate it.
Oh man, I mean, H2O in comparison to me, Jamie Lee Curtis, that was an excellent performance.
Yeah,
The opening was badass,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Um, the confrontation with Michael, the ending, like, obviously Resurrection screwed it all up,
yeah,
but that final confrontation, like, even right when Michael is like reaching out, and
yeah,
Jamie Lee kind of reaches out, and Jamie Lee, I know people, some people get frustrated with her, but
yeah,
she's still my girl, man. She's,
yeah.
her
Same.
and Nev, those are my
Yeah,
girls. So, but when she gives that look like she was gonna, like, embrace him, and then she just kind of went like, hmm, and then
yeah,
just swung the axe. I was like, yes. I remember, like, I literally reacted to it like that. And I love Michael, but
yeah,
just to see Laurie Strode have her moment finally,
yeah,
yo, H2O was a very good movie. I know Helvington, he was talking, and I've said this too on my video, my live stream I did on
mhm,
H2O. There was a lot of Scream vibes, because
yeah,
obviously Kevin Williamson did his thing, but it was still a good movie. It was a
yeah,
very good movie. Very good movie
yeah,
to me.
yeah. I agree with you, Knight, man. H2O, um, it feels like nothing is going to ever be close to 78, like dead
Right.
ass close. But when you look at Michael, the image of him, the vibe, the music, from even the opening scene, when Mr. Sandman and stuff is playing,
Yes.
it's like, bro, you can't get away from that. And you can see Scream in there from the opening kill. It's definitely Scream written all over it. But
Yeah.
man, Helveton's like, man, that mask is shit. And I'm like, bro, it is, CGI. Yeah, it is. I don't know why the
Yes.
hell they did that, but man,
Right.
that scene where I love the scene where John and his girlfriend are behind the gates and Michael gets the keys and it's like
Yes.
him and Lori, like they're in
It's
that.
iconic.
I'm like, oh
That's an iconic shot, man. It's
yeah,
almost like, could you imagine that? Like, you hadn't seen him for 20 years.
yeah,
You changed your life, you move across the country, you change your name, you're trying to get over it.
Yeah.
and then there it is right at your face, and they had that, like a what, maybe 2 or 3 second stare.
Yeah.
Yo, it's iconic, man. It's
Yeah.
you can't escape it.
Yeah. I agree. I just love it, man. Just the scenes with him in the hall, and he's busting the door down. And he's looking for. She hits him with the fire extinguisher. It's just like,
Yeah.
man, bro. And in the scene when he comes down, like I don't know, he's gonna pull up. I don't know how the hell he did it tonight. It's like, how did he even stay up there, bro? And he lowers himself down, and you just hear his boots hit the ground like boom, and he
Yes.
swipes. I'm like, oh my god,
Now
how can't
see,
you?
it is funny because that was a funny part in you guys' conversation too. Because Elvington was like, "How did Jamie not see him? Da, 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 coming down that long hallway?" And
Yeah,
there is truth to that, right?
yeah,
But here's how I look at it, and some people might call bullshit on me, but
yeah,
we have seen Michael do shit like that throughout the whole franchise. Like,
yeah,
he's the shape. He
yeah,
hides in plain sight, right?
yeah,
Like, he literally in the first movie, he's standing right beside a bush, broad daylight, and Laurie Strode and Annie walk to, try to see where he's at,
yeah,
and he's just gone.
yeah,
He's he's probably like behind them just chilling out. They just can't see him because
yeah,
he's the shape. That's
yeah,
just what he does. That's his thing. So, when he comes down off of the bar or whatever it is, I was
yeah,
okay with it. It still was kind of really cool to see. It's like, yeah, man, he can do almost anything. He's at that level. He's a man, but he's just at that upper level of
yeah,
man, right as you go into gray,
yeah,
the gray of supernatural. And
yeah.
that's what's so fascinating about him to me.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you, Knight. I'm not, bro. Like you said, man, he's the shape, so you can't even. I'm not even gonna argue with that hell of a 10. It's just like, bro, he did it. It's over with, bro. Then I'm like, bro, from this, I know, man. Once I get on H2O, it's like, bro, but when John was it John who hits him with the rock? Someone hits him with. Oh, it was his girl. She gets
Yeah,
the rock,
Michelle Williams.
yes, and she cracks him with the rock.
Yeah.
I'm like, that part right there is so intense, and he stabs him in the leg. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my, yeah, I don't know. I love it. I love H2O. By far one of my favorites. Halloween 6 is shit. It is, Mike. You replace it. You replace Danielle Harris with this female. She tried her best.
Yeah.
I did like her kill though. He pushed
Yeah, that
it
was
down,
good.
but Michael was kind of, got Chubby Michael in there. We got Chubby
Chubby
Michael in there.
Michael.
Chubby Michael, man. And at first, I thought when I first seen Halloween 6, I thought I was tripping, man. Like, is he like buffer or? But when you see that scene where he gets the nurse, I want to say, or whoever she was with the long white gown, he pushes her up against the wall.
Yes.
Like, you see that gut just
You
hanging out.
do.
I'm like,
You do. Well, what was funny? What was funny to me, and again, I give a hell of a lot of credit for all of these stuntmen, all the men that have portrayed Michael Myers, because obviously, anytime you're doing that type of stuff, it is a lot of work. So George Wilbur came back to play Michael,
yeah,
because he was Michael in 4, and then you had Don Shanks in 5, and
hmm,
then George came back in 6. So obviously, he's a bit older. But I will say, to me, the mask looked better than it did in 4
yeah,
and 5.
yeah.
That mask,
I
man,
love it.
and you guys are talking about the mask too. I loved it when you were like, just replace the mask. And I was like, you speaking my language, because like for years I kept thinking, man, if that was just a 78 mask or even the 81 mask,
Yeah,
but yeah, he did put a little gut on him for
yeah.
6, and I was like, well, at least he didn't have the shoulder pads like he did in 4.
Football shoulder.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I, So now we're talking about looks tonight. We're going to get into it, man. So, what look of Michael you think by far is like the worst? You can't even work with it. It's just like it's terrible. I want to know what you think.
God, man. All right. Well, look, and I said this in our reviews of the franchise, because we went through
Mhm,
each movie, deep dive discussion, live streams.
mhm.
I love Don Shanks, and my girl Coriander, she loves Don Shanks too.
Yeah,
much respect to Don Shanks, but I don't know why they couldn't have done something with that mask. I know his face is shaped differently, right? So you
Yeah,
got to work with who you're working with. And
yeah,
I think he had a broken nose or something like that.
yeah,
So that's problem number one. Here's where it gets worse: is the
mhm,
bottom of the mask
yeah.
hanging out like
Terrible.
damn overalls or whatever.
Yeah,
And I'm just like, even as a kid, man, I remember when I first saw Five.
yeah,
I went to the video store and I said, "Man, I want to see some Michael Myers." Um, so I rented it and I'm watching it and I was just like, "What happened to Michael?" Yeah,
yeah,
as a little kid, man, I was like 8 years old, whatever it was. I was like, "What the hell is going on?" You know?
yeah,
I mean, so I probably got to go with Five, man. I didn't like the four mask either,
yeah,
but at least it was tucked in right.
yeah,
That was at least good. Um, I'm also not really a big fan of the zombie Halloween 2 mask
yeah,
because I think, and I know I'm going all over the place, but like in the first zombie movie, I thought the mask was pretty good.
yeah,
It was pretty good. It was kind of close to the Shatner mask and all that. So I was like, all right, you did your homework. You know what's up. And
yeah,
then in Halloween 2, they like rip like
yeah,
35-40% of it off.
yeah,
He's got a hoodie. He's Hobo Myers. I call him Hobo Myers.
yeah.
He's
Over.
living off the land. He's got a can out asking for change. He's all dirty and grumpy. And it's like, come on, man. The thing about Michael, I mean, you got him all in the back. There's a
Yeah,
certain look. He's called the shape. He's the shape of a man, right?
yeah,
And that mask, they were so smart with that Shatner mask back in 78 because it's so blank,
yeah,
but yet it's very intimidating. Like
yeah,
it's like two things at once. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's
yeah.
totally blank, but yet is so damn scary. And for a lot of these other movies, like in 4, 5, 6, um, Resurrection was
Mhm.
okay. They did okay, but
Yeah,
still not 2018. 2018 is when we came back to the party.
yeah. I
You
agree.
know, even though it's aged, for the 40 years of aging to it,
Yeah,
it looks fantastic.
yeah.
It
I
looks
agree.
fantastic. So if I had to vote for one, I'd probably say the Five mask.
Yeah, definitely. The Halloween. That's my vote too, man. I always say that mask looks like Nicolas Cage. It's just at night, man. That mask looks like Nicolas Cage, bro. Like when you look at it, it's like, wow, that is really not like it's like they took a sculpt of his face and like put some eyebrows, some dark brown. That's Myers. Like I swear, man. That's why I don't have it in the collection. I feel like that's not Michael. That's Nicolas Cage, bro. Like I'm like,
Right.
what the hell? Like so. I agree with you, man. And like you said, 2018 is what got us back going with the look and because I mean, I got the Rob Zombie mask. I love the first one, like how it because with the first mask, it's like you said, it's no rips. I like the cracks, the
Yeah.
exaggerated cracks and stuff, and I just liked it. I saw the 78 in there. That's what I
Yeah.
look for with the mask. I look for you know the details, because this mask has to be the same one from 78. So that's what I
Right.
look
Right.
for. So by far the best I feel is the 2018 mask. The
Yeah, man.
2018 is wild, bro. Like, man.
Man, when I first saw it, I mean, obviously I saw the trailer, so I knew what I was getting into. But when
Hmm.
I went to the theater, I went to the theater with my brother Killian.
Hmm.
And we sat there. I kid you, and I think I already told you this, but I just love this story.
Yeah.
Man, we were geeking out so hard in that movie, man, because like I said, man, the mask looked good, and James Jude, he moved the right way,
Yeah.
and the music, the opening, when the music came on and the pumpkin was in reverse to
Hmm.
78, all these little things, these are things that show, to me anyways, as a fan,
Hmm.
it shows all the care that a person puts into their work. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? All these things adding up. And like I said, man, that mask, first thing I said to Kill, I looked over to him, I was like, that mask looks good. And
Yeah.
he's like, finally. And I'm like, right? So
Yeah.
like I said, man, I mean, I know people got issues, and obviously, we're big in the Halloween,
Hmm.
YouTuber community, so we hear a lot of the down talk or the negativity.
Yeah.
I think that's just how fandom can be when it's something so popular. But again, I just got to give these guys credit. They're definitely putting forth their best, or at least a really great effort, I should say,
Yeah.
down to the look. Like even the
Mhm.
recreation scene in Kills. Yo, when Lonnie was on the ground
Yeah.
and Michael was walking up to him, and again, great camera work
Mhm.
because it's like you can see him, but you
Mhm.
kind of can't.
Yeah.
But that mask, man, that in the recreation scene,
Yeah, it's
just
insane, man.
unbelievable. And I kept thinking to myself, even with the 2018, I kept thinking to myself, why couldn't they show that type of care in the other movies? Because to
Yeah.
me, like, and I still love those movies, and I love four.
Mhm.
Four is a favorite of mine too.
Same.
But I would have loved it more if they if they had the right mask. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
That
saying?
bro, that mask, it's barely eye holes on there at night. Like
Right.
I'm like, bro, as a kid watching Halloween 4, I swear it was like traumatized. Even though that's one of my favorite when he reaches over in the Halloween store. Just picture that night. Just picture that being a 78 instead of that freaking Chinese look. Like it's just like he's grabbing it like, bro, we watching a Chinese Halloween film, bro. And I'm like, what the fuck is like for real night, man? As a
Right.
kid, I knew better. I'm like, oh hell no. And I remember watching that because my grandmother used to record the films off the TV on tape. And
Yes.
I remember it was like right before like a commercial or something, like a CBS commercial. She still has it. And it comes
Mhm.
up that scene, he's just reaching over. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And it's like he has like this light brown hair and he puts it
Yeah.
on. And they even try to make it look nice. He's putting it on in the mirror. I'm like, this mask is terrible. He's so huge. He just walking around with these big ass shoulders.
Shoulder
But
pa yeah. When
I loved it though. I love
yeah. I mean,
it.
I think, well, number one, that shows how much we are really big fans
Yeah. Hmm.
because we can look past that and see the good stuff too, right?
Yeah.
And like you said, with that four mask, I felt the same way when I first saw it. And I
Hmm.
was just like, what is going on? Because they fooled us big time because on the cover of the movie, the
Hmm.
poster is the 78
Yeah.
mask.
Yeah. They got
And
us.
they got us good. They're like, got him. It's like, are you serious? Because and that's one of my favorite posters in the franchise is that
Same.
Halloween
Yes.
4, right?
Yes.
And it looks so good. And I was pumped. I was a little kid. I was pumped up. I got the video and I'm like, Dad, look what I'm gonna watch. It's Michael
Yeah.
Myers. I put the thing in and I'm like, wait a minute. Like you said, what is this?
Yeah.
I mean, like that one scene where Jamie is in the bedroom, and
Hmm.
I love the scene when he sits up and the lightning strikes, and then he turns towards her. That's a great
Yeah.
scene,
Yeah.
except for the mask.
Yeah.
Like if that was the Shatner mask, that would have been so iconic, man. Seriously. But
Definitely.
we got
I
to take
agree.
what we can get, I guess.
Definitely. We got 30 people in the freaking stream. First off, I want you guys to like the stream,
Yeah.
but I want you guys to go check out Knight's channel, man. Night Watch Zone. He has an awesome channel. I mean, if you love
Thanks,
my
man.
channel, you gotta love Knight's channel. He's a big Halloween fan. He's very universal. He covers everything. Even action movies, you name it. Freaking kung fu. Like, bro,
Yeah.
he's so universal. So I'm gonna put his link in the chat, you guys, and
Oh,
definitely,
thanks, man.
definitely, man, Knight. Go over to his channel and tell him that you're from I Like Scary, man. Show my guy some love. He definitely deserves it. And yeah, you guys, I'm gonna try to get to some of these comments in the chat. We're gonna start back, Knight.
All right.
So we got popping the popcorn. What is up?
Hey. Hey, Katie, what's up?
What's up? We got Chelsea. What's up, Chelsea? Chelsea. Who else we got in here? We got Wayne Turner. What's up, Wayne Turner? He said, "Hello. I like Scary and Night Watch. It's 9:40. It's 9:45 a.m. Wednesday here. Wow, already Wednesday. So you technically in the future, man.
Right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wayne is a superhero.
Bruno says, what did Bruno just say? He just said something hilarious. He said, what in the teleportation time traveling pills are you on, Wayne? What's up, Stefan? What is
What's
up,
up?
Marquise Rippy, man? What's up, man? Let's see, we got Wayne Turner. What's up, Kirsten Marie? Welcome to the stream.
Hey.
Definitely, you guys. You're showing a lot of love in those comments. But yeah, Night, man. Um, to get back on that, man, Halloween 4. I feel like a lot of people don't talk about that.
Mm,
The Halloween 4 and everything. I kind of feel, like I said, same with Halloween 4. If they had that freaking mask on point and had them a little slimmer, because they had some of the best moments on Halloween, with Rachel and everything. I love that scene
yeah.
where they're on the roof.
Yes.
1978 Michael Knight on the roof.
Yes.
I
Yes.
mean, I love it, bro. I just love it. And it's just like, a lot of people don't like it. They're like, nah, because you guys got to stop looking at that shitty ass mask. I'm looking at it because I look at it too. I catch myself all the time looking at it. But if we, oh my, Night, I have to say this, man. We're talking about the Halloween 4 poster, but we're the ones that got twice. They did it again with the
Yes.
Halloween 5 poster. Like, I'm
Yes.
like, bro, what the hell is wrong with us? Twice.
Oh, yep.
And the mask got worse in 5. So I'm like, and,
Oh,
and, and it was to the point, man, with H2O, they even start putting half of the mask. Like, we're gonna just tease you because
yeah.
you thinking we're starting to catch on. So
we want to limit expectations.
yeah, man. But
It's true.
Halloween 4 was nice, man. You got Loomis.
Hmm.
The ending was awesome.
Yes, the ending was amazing. When I saw the ending, I was just like, all right, all
Yeah,
right. It was just great.
yeah. And a lot of people hate that night with Jamie Lloyd and she's at the top of the stairs. But I don't know why. Now that I look at it, I understand why people hated it. But even when if I go cut on Halloween 4 right now, I think
Mm.
it's Loomis. I think it's Loomis in that scream, bro. Like when he's screaming, like no, and he's gonna pull a gun. I'm like, I don't care if you're a kid, I'm gonna shoot you. It's
Yes.
like that should tell you something, man. And it was
He was
different.
ready.
Yeah. So yeah, Halloween 4 is a good one.
Yeah, it is. It really is. It had a great feel too. Like it really, it felt like it was Halloween time in Haddonfield, the camera work. Loomis to me, was kind of at his peak, as
Yeah,
far as what they gave him, for dialogue, and also he was in the film more, which
yeah,
was smart
yeah. It
because
definitely was.
not having Laurie in the movie, that was smart of them to really lean on Donald Pleasance. And I think
Mhm.
he was great. I think Danielle Harris was great, especially as a young child actor.
Yeah,
She really, that movie was kind of on her shoulders a
yeah,
lot, and I thought she did a hell of a job. And Ellie Cornell is Rachel,
yeah.
great. I loved her so much, and
Same.
that's why I was so pissed off
Let's
in the
see
next
how
movie.
they
I was
killed
like,
her. Like, why the
right.
Like, man, you want to make me go, bro? That part, it's like she deserved a better way to go out.
Yes. Yep.
That was so shitty, and that's why, Night, man. The next thing I want to talk to you about, man, I think you will agree because you're a big Halloween fan. So say if Halloween does come back, they bring it back. Would you
Mhm.
be upset if they do some type of like almost like erase 5? Kind of, I don't know if they will go like do that because 5 kind of is with 4 but I
Right.
think it will be so cool even if they go off 5. All right, even if they go off 5,
Yeah.
I would like to just see a Halloween with those cast members, Danielle, and
Yeah.
because I feel like they had a nice story. I don't know
Yeah.
why people they don't give them that much credit, but they're
Right.
Rachel, Danielle. I would love to see a Halloween with them. What you think about that?
I'd love to see it too, man. And Daniel Harris has talked about that forever, as far
Yeah,
as saying she's down for it. I agree, man. I mean, I think first of all, and I'm going to answer this more, but I just want to tiptoe back one step
mhm,
because 4 brought the franchise back.
yeah,
This story arc with Jamie Lloyd and Rachel and so
mhm,
forth, because people were still reeling from Season of the Witch,
mhm,
and like they wanted Michael back. I wanted Michael back as a kid.
mhm.
I hated Season of the Witch for a long time.
The
Un,
same.
un, until one day I said, you know what, let me just try to watch it. I was an adult at that point, and I was
Mhm,
like, oh, this is actually pretty good. And I understood what they were trying to do.
yeah,
But still, having Michael come back in 4 and having a cool story arc with those characters, I
mhm,
thought was so cool. That's why sometimes I forgive 5 for a lot of things because you still
Yeah.
had Jamie Lloyd, and at least you had Rachel for a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's like I just wish that they could have done a better job with that story arc because it was so compelling, man. Like you said, that rooftop scene in 4, that
Yeah.
was great. Rachel was a great character, and so forth and so forth. So, anyways, I think if they came back and continued that storyline, I'd be all for it, man. And
Yeah.
they could go into some really nice areas too if it's done right. It has to be done
Yeah.
right. They can't just be doing it for a money grab, which of course kinda that's always part of the equation
Yeah.
anyways for these studios. But if
Mhm.
you get someone with the passion and the knowledge and the love for the franchise, that could be a really cool thing. It really could.
Yeah, I agree with you, Nye. And I kind of feel, I don't. I'm just, speculating and just hoping as a Halloween fan, but I think
Right.
two, pickups that will happen for sure. I know there's fans out there, directors that are fans of Halloween 4, like how we are. They probably want to get that story told better or something like that. And I also,
Mhm.
Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. I feel like they're gonna either play with those two eventually, maybe if I'm just being cool about it. But everyone can't tackle that 78. I don't think it's gonna don't burn it out. I don't want to see too much. To at least take the Strodes away. Let them focus on another family.
Yeah.
It's kind of getting like we got Scout Taylor Compton. What I love her. A lot of people don't like Scout Taylor Compton. I think she did good. She
Yeah.
for Lord, she tried. You know,
She
she
did.
she tried hard, but I just feel that I don't know. You just can't keep going through with trying to replace Lori, and are we going to tell it our way? Because eventually it's going to get so tangled. It's going to be like, what really happened? What
Right.
so
Yeah. I mean, I think that's a really good point, man, because I think that's the one I don't want to say the word weakness to imply negative, right?
yeah,
But it's the one obstacle. I'll use that word. That's
yeah,
the one obstacle in this franchise, especially if you compare it, because you know how I look at it. I look at, Freddy, Michael, Jason, Ghostface, Chucky.
yeah,
Those are pretty much the top of the top.
hmm
But the problem with Halloween has always been, for better or for worse, that
yeah,
tie with Laurie Strode and the idea of his family, even
hmm
Jamie Lloyd. But if they do it right, they could work with something like that. But I think that I agree with you. I don't want to. You have to try to expand somehow,
yeah,
and it's got to make sense. So I'm going to be really curious after we see ends, and there might be some interesting things that happens in ends,
hmm
but I'm going to be really curious to see what they do next. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Because the thing with Freddy, you could almost do everything because his mythology
hmm
is so open, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Same thing with Jason, you literally, I mean, he friggin' went to space. It's
yeah,
like, okay, there you go.
yeah,
Um, and Ghostface, what's going on with him and Chucky and so forth. But with Halloween, Michael is so tied to the Strodes or to, his niece, Jamie
yeah,
Lloyd or whatever. And I hope that they can break away from it, and let it be something where again, he can kind of be coming after anybody,
yeah,
or a new family or a new character. That's what I want to see,
yeah,
I
yes,
mean, and, again, if they link it to Halloween 4 and you got a grown up Jamie Lloyd, that's fine,
yeah,
but maybe that can kind of segue into
yeah,
something bigger.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'd like to see.
Yeah, same. I agree, man. I said this a lot to other Halloween fans I've talked to, and they're like, "Nah, man, she's not original." I'm like, "How the hell Danielle Harris is not original? You must be crazy." So, I'm like, at first I'm thinking like that I'm tripping. Like, is it because I'm a Halloween fan? I'm like, man, hell no. Danielle Harris is original, bro. Like I grew up
Yeah.
on her, bro. Like,
Right.
yeah,
I
and
mean, we've literally seen her grow up. I
yeah,
mean, to be quite honest, I'm being for real. When she was in the zombie movies,
yeah,
that really I felt good about that
same,
because
yeah,
I was like, she deserves it. She deserves the opportunity to be in a high profile,
mhm,
horror movie like this because, like I said, when you got a child actor, man, that can make or break a movie
yeah,
easily. And
yeah,
I think she did a hell of a job in 4 and in 5, and it was nice to see her kind of get rewarded in the zombie movies. And she was good
yeah,
too in
yeah,
those movies, especially the second movie, because to me, her and Brad Dourif, they were
Yeah.
kind of the bright spots in
Yeah.
the movie because Laurie was going through PTSD and all that.
Yeah.
But like I said, man, Daniel Harris, I think it would be not only rewarding, as far as just fans of the franchise, but I think you
Mhm.
could really do some cool stuff
Yeah.
with her character. I really do.
Definitely. And I had, talked to Danielle Harris in Indiana last year. And I was talking to her about Halloween and stuff. And you would think that I would think that she'd be supportive of it. Like, no, not supportive. I would think, kind of, because I feel like they kind of do it wrong, man.
Yeah.
Um, but she was all for it. Like, she was like, I watched the new one with the, David Gordon Green. She said I loved it and stuff like that. And then, she talked about other ones like Resurrection. I remember her saying like I didn't dig that type of, but she was saying she loved the originals and she would love to get back into it. And
Yeah.
she kind of, I remember her saying that I haven't heard anything, but I would love to get back into it. I remember her telling me that. I'm like, that sucks, bro. Like, the wife is even playing around. Like, she's like, oh, are you going to be in? Because this was before Kills. Like, can we see, a cameo of you in Kills? She was like, unfortunately, no, I didn't get. I'm like, man, I would love to see her. And she's so cool. Like, I'm like, man, the scenes that I love from her, being a Halloween when she's in the school in Halloween 4, and like the boogeyman, he's gonna get you, and they have the mask and she runs out
Yeah.
crying about a tree. I'm just
Yeah.
like, she killed it, bro. So
She did.
I definitely hope to see her in Halloween. I think she deserves it and get noticed a
Yeah.
little more because she did a great job.
Yeah. I agree.
I know a lot of people say they want to see John back. And I'm like, now that one right there is like how I just exactly what Knight did. It's like, yeah. Bro, and Helverton went in on him. He's like, who the fuck is him, bro? I'm just like, man, I understand you on that, Helverton. He's like, bro, and I'm telling you, Knight, we had a crazy discussion. Helverton, I love my guy, man. He hops on the Halloween kill stuff now. And we're going to talk about this now. He says that Tommy Doyle, Anthony Michael Hall, Cal Richards, they were all a waste. He said, bro, I swear, he said that they only deserved about 5 minutes, bro. What the hell were they there for? You don't deserve. I'm like, okay, because my guy Shaping the Shadows, he's a big Halloween fan. So we're talking like, okay, so when you think about it, okay, Anthony Michael Hall, okay, he's not the original Tommy Doyle. All right, he's not. I think he did a good job. He did a good job. Some of the stuff he said was cringy, strength in numbers and all that shit with bats but Cal Richards, man, for her to not be that big of a, like, she's a celebrity because she's like, money's in her family and stuff like that. But she did so good for Lindsay, I feel.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
And definitely Knight, and I feel that it's something, not Tommy, I think it's something behind Lindsay. I don't know if you feel that way. I feel like it's a reason why they let her come on over the ends, and she wasn't one of the people. Because you got to think, Michael literally killed everyone in that park.
Right?
Why the hell did Lindsay survive? It's like, what happened right here?
Right? Yeah. When I was watching Kills, that's exactly what I said out loud. I was like, Lindsay survived?
Yes.
Like, oh shit. I mean, Lindsay, I think I said this on a live stream the other week. Lindsay is like, she's like lucky smart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like she's just got the luck of the Irish all over her because in 78, she's watching a movie and she's in a trance.
Yeah.
And Michael's just chilling behind her eating popcorn.
Yeah.
And he's basically like, yeah, this kid, she gets it. And she's spared. And then in Kills, Michael is literally coming after her. She hits him with the bricks, which, by the way, I was like, this girl is all right. She's she's able to think on her feet.
Yeah.
And I thought she was a goner in that scene when he was, and that was such a great scene too, him coming through the woods and the lighting and all that. But she survives, and I just kept thinking to myself, there's gotta be something that they're gonna do, for her. Maybe some moment, maybe a reveal or something. Because like you said, Michael literally killed the whole town of Haddonfield, except. And it's like, but I loved seeing her though. And I think her and Tommy and Lonnie. This Halloween, and I keep saying this. I don't know if I'm pretty sure you probably agree. Halloween Kills was Michael and Haddonfield's movie.
Yeah.
It wasn't Laurie's movie. It was Michael and Haddonfield. And Haddonfield kind of includes Laurie, of course, but you know, and
Yeah.
also includes Karen and Allison
Mhm.
and Hawkins. But you were seeing this effect 40 years later from these little kids. They were little
Yeah.
kids in 78. And so I thought that it worked with the whole, you know, mob mentality, vigilante mentality thing going on in the movie. So to me, and I really loved Lonnie too. I didn't think I
Yeah.
was going to really enjoy his character, but I really enjoyed his character, to be quite honest. But I thought they were well worth to be in the movie. I mean,
Yeah.
now, like you said, Tommy had some cringy moments, and you
Yeah.
know, yada yada yada. But you know, what are you gonna do? I mean, maybe the other thing too is like maybe that was the point, is that he
Mhm.
was so you remember when he was a kid, you know, the
Mhm.
boogeyman's out there, the boogeyman,
Yeah.
you know, maybe they were just trying to show a character that is fucking cringy after 40 years
Yeah.
of dealing with the boogeyman, you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
don't know, you know, but either way, I thought it was cool showing how these little kids are still dealing with the boogeyman 40
Mhm.
years later, you know.
Yeah. Definitely. And Knight, since you're my guest, I have another huge Halloween fan that would love to hop on, but I'm gonna let you because you're my guest, man. Shaping the Shadows. He has a lot of knowledge on Halloween. So if you don't,
Yeah.
all right, definitely, I'm gonna bring him in, man. He says he
Yeah.
wants to get in. I knew it, man, because I saw him in the chat. It's probably driving him crazy. He's probably like,
He's like,
man,
let me jump on.
I'm like, all right, Shape, I'm about to bring you in, man. He's probably like, what the?
Shape is cool, man.
Yeah, definitely. All right, Shape, we want to get you in here, man.
Wayne saying Anthony Michael Hall was annoying with his repeat of the dumbest slogan ever.
Yeah, bro, I think the cringiest shit he did Night Watch is it's when he's in front of Mix bar and he has the bat and he's like, yeah, Michael, I
Yeah.
want to smash that man. Or no, or it's either no, it was in a park. I think it was
The
it was
park.
that it was two cringy scenes. So it was when he had the bat, and then
Yeah.
it was when he's in a park and he's like, yeah, Michael, I'm gonna snatch that mask off here. Like, shut the fuck.
Like, do you know who you're talking about?
Yeah. Even though I'm talking all this shit, I'm still gonna meet him. I still want to tell him how great of a job he nailed it.
Yeah.
He did do a good job, but man, the shit that they wrote on paper for you is
Yeah.
bad. Like,
Right?
so
Yeah.
definitely, you guys, we got my guy Shaping the Shadows in here. You guys definitely know Shape. Here he is, man. What is up, Shape, man?
What's up, guys?
What's up, Shape?
I won't stay on very too long, but I just kind of want to touch on Halloween Kills and how Tommy Doyle seems to be, you know, like the cringy type in the movie. But I mean, I kind of put a lot of thought into that situation.
Yeah.
To where, I mean, he, like I said, he was traumatized when he was a kid by Michael.
Yeah.
And if someone is traumatized and they kind of grow up, and especially like for males, you kind of put that that tough guy mentality in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for me, like I see Tommy Doyle doing that, you know, even though it's kind of cringy, all his stuff he was doing, and he's like trying to be hyped up. I'm gonna take down Michael. I'm gonna be the one to kill Michael. You know, for someone that's traumatized and trying to hype himself up like that, I mean, I could see why Tommy Doyle would be so cringy in the movie. So I kind of get that whole situation.
Yeah. I was just saying that too. You know, it's like as a little boy, he was obsessed with that stuff. You know, he kept asking Laurie, you know, who's the, you know, is the boogeyman real? Is the boogeyman real? He's reading all these comic books of spacemen and monsters and this and that. So like, and then imagine like the boogeyman is actually real and he's trying to kill you. And the only thing standing between him and you is your babysitter with just wits, you know, and it's like that would mess anybody up. So I agree, Shape. I think, you know, all those things just kind of it shaped no pun intended, it shaped him as a man, you know.
Because I mean, even right at the end where he's finally facing Michael. And I mean, everybody was going after him. He was not even going in there until when Michael was already down. And then he took the baseball bat and then kind of gave like almost like the final blow. But then once Michael got up, he was like, Like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah,
Right.
it's like, bro, I see what you're saying now, Shay, because from 78, he's looking out when he looks out the shades, he's like the boogeyman. So I kind of feel like what you just said with Kills, maybe it was like almost a moment like that. Like now you're face to face with him after all these years, he's probably like, what the fuck?
Right.
Like this is him. And you just see, I always tell people, man, I'm starting now to put myself in a Halloween survivor's shoes. Imagine when Kyle Richards and Tommy Doyle like face up with him, and you don't see shit but black, and you hear this breathing. It's like, wow. Even just being on set, bro, I would be scared. I'm not, and I love Michael Myers, but bro, if you think about it, that shit is scary. So imagine you play the role of Tommy Doyle, and so we're gonna step back into the movie, bro. Imagine, he's probably just saying all this shit just in his face, like this is him. Now it's my turn to die. It's my turn to die. So yeah, I agree with you, Shay, man.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
don't know. One last thing before I hop off here. I was gonna stay for just a second, but so we'll go back to H2O real quick. I gotta do it, man. I gotta do it. But like even with H2O, as I'll explain to Helvington about that situation where how Michael hid in plain sight.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, like I said, if you're coming down that hallway and you see his curtains blowing, your mind is focused on them curtains, correct?
Yeah. Right.
So you're not gonna be looking up like, oh, hey, there's Michael up there. You're not gonna be looking up. So you're gonna be going straight and looking behind the curtains because the whole hallway was nothing but curtains and windows.
Right.
So I mean, you gotta kind of have that situation where, like, where's Michael gonna be at? He's gonna pop out this curtain. He's gonna pop out that curtain. Gonna pop out behind his door. So
yeah. And it's about 6 supply closet doors down the hallway. So you don't want to end up like that cop from the flashback scenes, Hawkins' partner,
right?
Get a pop out, and you don't want to end up like that,
right? So, yeah, man. And plus, man, when you're on the edge of fear, your vision narrows. You know what I'm saying? It narrows, man. So it's not like you said, Shape. Laurie's not going to be looking up in the. Who thinks Michael's going to be up in the ceiling, anyways?
Yeah,
And you guys, to touch on the look on Laurie Strode's face when he stabs her, bro, she just on the ground like, you were really up there. Like, bro, I would have did the same shit, bro. I would have, motherfucker. So to just know that you walked past him and you just hear his big ass boots hit the floor, you don't even have to turn around. You know who that is. You already know who that is.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I love.
But let's go ahead. That's all I want to talk about. I gotta go
across my.
All right, shit.
It would drive me crazy. Yes, I need to hop on and kind of get my little 2 cents in. You both take care. Thanks again, Brandon. Thanks again too. All right, watch.
All right,
Shape.
Later. You guys, definitely check out my guy's Shape channel, man.
Absolutely.
Awesome channel. He covers all Halloween, Michael Myers, and he covers other stuff too. But check him out, man. He's awesome. Yeah, night, man. I told you, man. It got crazy on that stream, bro. That H2O shit was crazy.
Man, I'm telling you what, man. And seriously, you guys were. It was so comical, but it was good too. That's the best is when you have people that know what they're talking about, and you got different ideas, and you're also having fun. Yeah. And I literally was sitting back. I was just like, oh man, you guys are killing it. It was good. It was a really good cut. And I think again, some people might look at it as a negative about the franchise.
Yeah.
But there's also a positive side to it as well, because people can enjoy the Rob Zombie movies, or they can enjoy Season of the Witch, or they can with Helvington, they can enjoy Curse of Michael. There's a lot of people that have told me that they're fans of Curse of Michael Myers. I don't get it.
Yeah.
But that's great. If they love it, hey, I'm all for it, because at the end of the day, it's still Halloween. It's still, Michael Myers. But I think that's actually a positive of the franchise,
Yeah, definitely. I agree, man. Heath Benson says, I'm going to rip his mask off. Look him in the eye. Swing old Huckleberry here. Night. Man, that's when he said that, bro, I'm like, but it was so, man, Night, we're going to talk about it all, man. It was so, I'm not going to lie. I was on Craven stream a few days ago, and he said that, he kind of is not a fan of 2018. He loves kills and stuff like that. He understands the cringy moments, but some
Right.
cringiest stuff, man, that I seen and freaking kills. I want to know what you think also was when they're like Michael's outside, he's in the corridor, and Marion Chambers like, but out of nowhere, she's like, she gets up off the bar stool and she says, "But evil dies tonight." Oh, let's go. Bro, night. I literally held my armrest when the kid. I'm like putting my nails in the seat, like I swear, night. I knew it was gonna happen after that. I'm like, this is gonna be one of them, man.
Oh man. Yeah, it was some cringy moments, man. I mean, like even when in the hospital,
Yeah.
when Tommy was talking to the whole,
Hmm.
group, and he's like we will be this town will be a witness tonight.
Yeah.
Da 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 da, and we need all of you to come together. And this, I'm like, yo, come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
like you need to do that for charity and stuff like that, not for Michael Myers. Seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, but again, as cringy as it was like, all right, they're just trying to show how when you get obsessed with something,
Hmm.
you wild out. You
Yeah.
wild out. And that's what they were doing. I mean,
Yeah.
it was cringy, but
Hmm.
that's what they were showing to me. It was like showing Haddonfield, the whole town
Yeah.
just being infected by this obsession with the boogeyman. Like it was like, the way I word it, it's almost like the evil infected them, right?
Yeah.
And the only two people that really understood what was going on
Hmm.
was Hawkins and Laurie.
Yeah.
Although Laurie at first just kept saying, it's about me, but then Hawkins, he set her straight. The only other person that started to come out of it was Karen.
Yeah.
And I know we talked about this too, but when she got killed,
Yeah.
it got me. I was like, oh man, I just
Yeah.
started to kind of
Mhm.
come on board with her. But again, it was a lot of cringy stuff in the hospital scene. I understand what they were trying to do. To me, if they cut that scene by like 10 minutes,
Yeah.
I think it would have balanced out the cringiness. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It would have been
Mhm.
it would have been more palatable to me. But but the movie in as a whole, I enjoyed it so much that even all that cringy stuff in the hospital and some of Tommy's dialogue, it didn't hurt the movie for me. Like, I
Yeah.
still just
Mhm.
loved it so much because, I mean, Michael was just, damn, man. Like, he hasn't looked that good, and I don't even know how long.
Yeah.
So many cool scenes. When he picks up the mask and that music cuts on and
Yeah.
stuff,
Oh
and I
my.
was, yo,
You
I
said
almost,
yo.
I felt like a groupie. I was like,
Yeah,
what? It's like, it was just badass. It really was, man. Just thinking about it gets me all hyped up.
bro. I'm gonna be honest, Knight. I've never told anybody this. This is the first time this is coming out. When that scene happens, bro. You know, I think the wife kind of knew, but bro, when he put the music comes on, I'm like getting tears. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Am I tripping out, man? Like, I'm getting tears, Night, in the corner of my eyes, bro. It's like he's putting a mask on. My eyes are getting watery. I'm like, why the hell am I getting like
Right,
emotional? And
right.
I'm like, because I know, Night, people are in the back, like, yeah, kick his ass. I'm like, no, he's coming. I'm telling you.
That's right. That's right. That's
You know,
right. It was
bro.
just so good, man. That whole scene, man. I mean, and credit, you got to credit so many people too, man. I don't want to rant on too long about it, but
Mhm.
you got to give credit to Judy Greer because she played it really good. The camera work, when Michael is coming after her without the mask, like you can kind of see James Jude, but you
Mhm.
can't.
Yeah.
And that was so cool. And David Gordon Green talked about how they would spend tons of time just to get the lighting right on
Mhm.
James Jude, even without the mask, because you
Mhm.
didn't want to just full blast show his face.
Yeah.
And again, that's attention to detail. I love that shit.
Yeah.
And so he's walking after Karen, and then the lights come on, and then she pulls out her famous line. And I do like that line,
I
gotcha.
love it. I love
And
it.
I'm like, you all right, girl. You all right.
You all
Like,
right.
you know what I'm saying? And then the lights come on, and yo,
Bruh.
Michael just kind of
Like,
just
oh, you mother, like Denzel watching the train today. You mother,
yeah,
you mother.
right,
Yeah, that's what it made me think of. Like,
right,
oh, yeah,
yeah. And I mean the anticipation, and I'm just like, what the hell? And he sees the whole town is after him, right? I'm just gonna pick up my mask and I'm
Yeah,
gonna keep doing what I'm doing,
yeah,
Nothing changes.
yeah.
I still gotta put on the mask. And the music, man, like I said, obviously the biggest fans, the most passionate fans, they're gonna dig it like what we're
Yeah.
talking about. But again, I mean, as fans of Michael, it's like we got so much good stuff in that
Mhm.
movie, just like
Yeah.
2018. So that's why, in general, no matter what we all hear for rumors and all the theories and speculation we do, when I go into that theater for Halloween Ends, and I already told Craven, and I might have to get your number too so I can text you. I
Definitely.
said, look, when I go into that theater, man, I'm just, whoom, that's
Yeah.
that's all I'm doing for the whole movie, and
Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm so excited, and I really think it's gonna be good. I'm not sitting here expecting it to be the best.
Yeah.
I'm not going to expect it to be better than 78 because I don't think you can do that. But I expect to go on a fun ride, just like we did with 2018 and
Yeah.
Kills. And it's exciting, man, because they could go so many different ways. Like you said, this Glass
Mhm.
Hill thing, Hawkins, what's up with him?
Yeah.
Lindsay, what's up with her? Laurie, what's up? Allison.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many ways we could go, and it's exciting, man. And damn, man, just for horror fans in general, I mean, that's just good news, man. I,
Yeah.
I think, I know some fans are fixed to
Mhm.
certain properties, and if that's all they want, and that's fine. But if, to me anyways, and I could be wrong, but to
Yeah.
me, if you're a true horror fan,
Mhm.
I root for everybody. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I wasn't big into the last couple Hellraiser films,
Yeah.
but I'm glad that it's coming back. And I'll
Yeah.
check it out, and I hope for the best for it. I'm just
Definitely.
happy to see these movies coming out, man. It's a great
Mhm.
time to be a horror fan.
Yeah. I agree with you, Night, man. I know people say their negative shit about, bro. No one can tell me nothing negative about Halloween that will not make me buy that ticket and go
Right?
see. I'm like, I don't care if you say Michael dies in the first 20. I really don't. I am that big of a Halloween fan, man. I see
Right.
the beauty in it. I can't see too much. Man, you're going to see that. People are saying kills it's trash. I don't like it. It's dumb. I understand it. It kind of OD with the hospital scenes, but
Yeah.
man, I still love kills. It was like that movie was strictly for the fans. I feel
Yeah.
like it was even like I even told Craven on it. We were talking, and I told him, and I said it's people in those theaters that did not even know what that scene was when Hawkins is running down the street with the gun and it shows Haddonfield 1978. It was a ton of
Yes.
people in there that were like, what the hell? Like, you don't even know this is a flashback. See, you don't know that. Stay over there. You don't know that. This right here is
Right.
for fans, And it's
Right.
like, I hate to say this, but it's those people who create the most negative stuff. I think I told you, Night, about the woman that was next to me, and she's literally like, "Come on, kill his ass!" And
Yeah.
then Sheriff Brackett, he walks up, and I'm like, just looking at her. She was like, "What the fuck? Like, what is going on? Like, what is going on?" I'm like, "Yes, motherfucker, I knew it."
Right?
I'm like, "I knew it. I knew it."
Yo, as
Yeah,
soon as he pulled the knife out of him, I was like, there he is.
yeah,
There he is. It was, I mean, but again, it's, look, man, when you're a fan of this stuff, that's just how you roll. I mean,
yeah.
and don't get me wrong, with Halloween Ends,
Mm-hmm.
and I even know some really like um
Yeah,
Valerie.
yeah, yeah.
She is die hard, ride or die
Mm-hmm.
Halloween Michael Myers 78.
Yeah,
And I know that she wants Ends to wrap this thing up with a
yeah.
bow and just kind of let it be, let it
Mm-hmm.
live on forever in what it is and not run it into the ground. And I get that.
Yeah,
I get it. And there's a part of me, I don't want to see it run into the ground either. Kind of like you said, maybe they can do some things like, shoot off of Halloween 4,
yeah.
Season of the Witch, and
Mhm.
so forth and so forth. And I understand, not running it into the ground. But at the same time, man, I'm just so happy that he's back and these
Yes.
movies are good and that I get to go and see him in the theater. And
Yeah.
best of all, I get to talk about it with other people that are passionate too. I mean, look, man, this is like Christmas time, man.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It
yeah,
really is, you know? And so I just want to enjoy it while I can because, and you know, I've said this a bunch of times, the Freddy fans and the Jason fans, and I'm a huge Jason fan.
yeah.
All they got besides fan films is hopes and dreams.
Yeah, I remember you told me, and I cracked up.
That's all they got, you know, and that's probably all they're going to have for at least, like I said, I would not expect to see a new Friday film in any less than 3 years.
Yeah,
And that's a hopeful prediction.
yeah,
Freddie, I just it's not going to happen soon. It just isn't. It can't, you know,
yeah,
unless they made a movie behind the scenes and nobody's heard nothing about, which we know that hasn't happened. So
yeah,
it's going to be a couple years for either of those franchises, and those fans have waited over a decade. I mean, I'm a
yeah,
fan, you know,
yeah,
and I've waited over a decade. But, you know, we got Michael back, and we got two movies that are really good and a third one that should be, and we can talk about those things for years to come. I mean, look, I'm happy about it.
yeah.
I'm happy.
I agree, man. I got, I was telling people that I don't know what the hell I was watching before Halloween dropped. Like, I think I was just watching like older horror movies, like my favorites, and just popping it on the screen. And
Yeah.
but my life changed, as a horror fan once I seen that 2018 trailer drop. It's like it's been
Yeah.
excitement after excitement after excitement, and for the people that are so negative, you're going to definitely like you're going to get a mouthful once it's like it's over. You're going to just be like, wow. You're going to see the change once those credits drop down and Halloween Ends is on DVD. And you don't got to worry about no more hype or nothing. And you got to start worrying about shit like Megan, stuff
Right.
like that. And it's like, but you're talking shit about Halloween though. You know what I'm saying? And we're getting this awesome storyline right here when you think about it.
Yeah.
So it's like that's why I have fun with it, man. While I can, 'cause I know it's eventually all good things come to an end, and it's like
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah.
man.
I mean, if someone had told me that, you know, it would be well over a decade before we saw Freddy again, I would have been like, nah, you know,
Yeah.
because Freddy, you know, maybe more than a lot of the other iconic villains, was just like a pop culture icon. You know,
Yeah.
Robert made Freddy, and some people say, and I can agree with it, it kind of went too far because
Mhm.
he lost a lot of his scariness. But still, Robert Englund himself, with the charisma and just that way he connected to audience, you know, and so forth. If someone had told me it'd be well over a decade before we, you know, even hear
Mhm.
anything about a Nightmare movie, I would have been like, no, Freddy's too
Yeah.
popular for that. But here we are, over a decade. So, you know, things do come to an end in a way.
Yeah.
And there'll be a time when we won't see, you know, Michael for a little while. I don't know how long.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be forever, but I just, you know, I guess what I always say to people, like on my live streams, is just try to enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
Try to enjoy the ride,
Yeah.
man, because, you know, and again, I think the strength of Halloween opened the door for Chucky, you know,
Yeah.
and Scream was able to come back, I
Mhm.
think, a little bit more easy, you know, TCM,
Yeah.
you know, and all these types of things. So it all helps each other,
Yeah.
you know. I
Yeah.
mean, I love Scream, you love Scream, and
Yeah.
we know our boy Craven
Yeah. Crazy.
absolutely loves
Die
Scream,
hard fan.
you know. But it's cool because Halloween can help Scream can help Halloween, and open up the door for stuff, you know, Chucky on TV and Hellraiser's coming back and so forth and so forth. So, like I said, just enjoy the ride, man, because, you know, before Scream came out in 96, there was some dark times in
Yeah.
horror.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we didn't really have a lot going on because at that point, you know, Freddy, Michael, and Jason were kind of on the downside, you know,
Yeah.
because people were moving away from slashers, and it was a bunch of years. And then
Mhm.
Scream came and revitalized everything. But for those years before Scream, people just looking around like,
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
We don't got nothing, you
Yeah.
know. So again, I just want to enjoy this as much as I can, man.
Yeah. And night, man, you understand. We both speculate. We talk Halloween, and the moment is approaching. And
Mhm.
that's why in my videos I make sure to tell people that we're just having fun. I
Yeah.
don't talk about anyone's opinion. It's some wild speculation out there. I think they're fun and cool to show the power of a Halloween fan's mind. It's like it's no black holes. You can really do a lot with Michael too.
Mhm.
And it's like I love seeing that, to see how invested people are and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm just I'm having fun. I can't wait. But like I tell everyone, we will not know the exact thing that's going to happen until that Miramax comes on that screen and you
That's
hear
right.
that music kick up, and it's like, wow, that night,
Right.
bro. It's going to be different from 2018. It's going to be different from Kills, because this is the end.
Mhm.
I'm like, if they had seat belts night in there, like I will put my seat belt on, and I'm like, let's go. Make sure the temperature's right. Shut that
Right.
door. Like it's like, let's go. I'm locked in, man.
Right.
So it's like
Exactly, man.
I just can't wait to see how it kicks off, man. Like,
Mhm.
this is going to go deep night. When you think about it, I remember just wondering, what will Halloween 2018 start off as, And to
Mhm.
know, I remember it clear as day. You see that clock on the wall, like tick, tick. And I'm like, so this is the beginning. You see Myers and everything. They're going out there with the podcasters. Then with Kills, it's like the freaking flashback. So it's like,
Mm.
we don't know about ends, but next year we will be able to talk about how ends started off. And it's like,
Right.
wow,
Yeah,
this
man.
is crazy, man.
It
And,
is, man. It is. I mean, like I said, it's fun, it's exciting, it's a long-standing franchise. I mean, this franchise is 45 years old, man.
yeah,
That's got to count for something.
yes,
It just shows longevity, and like I said, they've been crafting stories that are actually really good.
yeah,
They're actually really good. I mean, think about the idea of 2018
mhm,
and the whole idea of, Michael, he's, 40 years older.
yeah,
Now, I would have never thought like that, when
mhm,
I was watching, 4 and 5 and 6 and
yeah,
H2O. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, so he's basically, whatever, 64, 65 years old,
yeah,
whatever. And even when I was watching it in the theater, I was like, "Okay, how is this gonna go?"
yeah,
Right?
yeah, uh-huh,
What are they what choices are they gonna make?
mhm,
And it was just a fun ride. It was a very
mhm,
fresh feeling to the movie. The things they did, the camera angles, when he gets
mhm,
the mask out of the trunk
yes,
and that music cuts on and he's
mhm,
kinda tilted down a little bit and he
mhm.
puts it on. I'm just like
They killed it. They killed
I'm
it,
like,
right?
"They did. They
Yeah,
did." Like,
yeah,
they know what's up. They can read the room for the
yeah,
fans,
yeah,
you know? And it was just so iconic. Like, I always say to a couple of my buddies, because I like to, every once in a while, I like to, do montages of stuff and
mhm,
so forth. And when we talked about 2018 and Kills, I was telling Coriander, I said it was easy for me to put those together for
mhm,
2018 and Kills because there was so many great moments, great
yeah,
shots of Michael.
yeah,
Great moments when he was killing people or doing whatever.
mhm,
I said Michael looks as good as ever.
yeah,
I mean, obviously 78 is
mhm,
iconic, and I love Halloween 2 from 81 as well.
yeah,
Um,
same.
but I mean, he looked so good in 2018 and Kills, and I can't wait to see him in Ends. I just can't
Mhm,
wait, man. I
same.
cannot wait.
Um,
Seatbelt will be on.
seatbelt is on, popcorn ready.
Mm,
I don't know if you're familiar with Jimmy Champagne. He's like a big Halloween channel.
yeah. He's cool.
Yeah, he's super cool. Jimmy actually said that and I know for a fact he's very trusted when it comes to like a lot of horror and Halloween. But he got to see the Ends mask. And he said basically that a lot of people kind of OD'd on that, the stitches and it's the big hole. No, he said it's literally like the Kills mask, but exactly what I said. Just the blood is brown. It's like
Mm,
it looks like dried up. He said for some odd reason that the black on the burnt side is darker, and
hmm,
he just touched on just like the eye holes and stuff's kind of like they're eventually going to start drooping a little, and stuff
mm-hmm.
like that. But that's all for real. It wasn't too much of a change. They just changed enough to put it on the shelves for people to buy a different mask. You know, they
Yeah.
don't want to. So I'm excited to see it though. We're going. I hope, man. Tonight, by the way, I'm waiting for that trailer to drop. Soon as that trailer drops, I'm not even going to call it a live stream. I'm going to call it a party, bro. Like, I want Halloween fans scream. We're going to wait. We're going to take a. You got to have the knowledge of Halloween. This one is personal. I want to plan a nice like Halloween breakdown party speculation, because I feel like once we get the thought of, you know, what the trailer's showing us and what the pace is going to be, you know, Craven. You know, Craven, he has the thought of Halloween, a Halloween fan. You know, Killjoy. I just want to get a lot of people on. And I just want to talk about it. I just want to say what, you know, Night, we probably think different with certain things. So I just want to see, when we watched that trailer, what did you see that I didn't see? Like, you know, I want to put it on the table and, you know, get into it, because, man, this trailer is approaching us, Night. It's around the corner.
I know, man. Hey, look, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. And you know, obviously I always talk to Craven.
Yeah.
And he was saying the same things. Like when we wake up in the morning, or when I get off of work, because I work at night.
Yeah.
I look to see if it's out yet, because I'm like, yo, it could be any day from now, you know. And I'm gonna go see. I'm gonna be seeing Nope.
Same.
So, yo, I'm
like, Night, bro. I already know. I already know what's wrong, man.
Oh my God, yo. You know, it's so funny because Coriander, she's absolutely amazing, because she lets me geek out so hard with these movies. I mean, she geeks out too. She loves Michael too, but she knows, for me, it's like I said, man, it's like being a damn groupie. But I can see myself when I go to see Nope, and I'll be in that chair, and I have my popcorn and my soda, and I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna go crazy, man. Seriously. Because again, like I said, I'm enjoying this ride. And we don't know. We may not see Michael for 5 years, 10 years. You know, I mean, we don't really know. Hopefully not, you know, but I don't know. All I want to do is enjoy this as much as I can. And especially the one thing that I haven't talked about, especially Jamie Lee Curtis's Laurie Strode. I mean, I really feel this is the last time we're going to see her doing this. And like I said, man, when I think of, you know, especially Final Girls, and I say that with so much respect, it's Jamie Lee and Nev. You know, it's like you know, that's who it is. And Jamie Lee's been in so many great movies, so many great horror movies, and you know, thinking that it'd be the last time we see Laurie Strode, it's kind of like, you know, it's like, you know, so it's going to be a lot of emotion, you know, and I'm just glad to be able to see it, you know, to be a part of it, be in it, you know, being able to talk to people about it like we're talking about it, and and like have my nose on the ground with it, you know. So it's going to be these next couple weeks, you know, or it's going to be wild, man. I mean, what do we got? Today's the 5th. So, you know, we could see this thing in the next, you know, 10 days, 14 days, whatever it is.
And like fans like me and you, Night, man, we're highly invested in it. We're just waiting. So for people, you know, that's I cover a little Scream news here and there. That's not the, you know, the face of my channel is like pushing towards Michael. You know, that's my favorite. So it's like, you know, I understand. I love Sydney. She's my second. They had their moment. So when this shit comes full blown wave, Night, get those, you know, them editing skills right, man. Get that face right, because it's gonna be crazy. I'm telling you, the speculation and theories is gonna be so wild. People are gonna pause shit. They're gonna be like, "Man, did you see Mike? I'm telling, did you see that?" And it's just gonna be so crazy. Like you said, Night, when you go to the theater, you know, you're gonna watch Nope, bro. I went to go see Black Phone. And I kind of knew that they weren't going to put it right in Black Phones too early, but I was still looking.
Me too.
I had to use the restroom so bad. But we're waiting for popcorn night. The wife is like, "Man, the movie is probably showing previews right now." I'm like, "But I want to see the preview." So so she's like, "I'll get the popcorn. You go ahead in." I'm like, "All right, let's get ready." I'm ready. I have my boomerang ready on my Instagram. Like, they showed it, guys, bro.
I know.
Showing Beast, which I want to go see. Beast. They're just showing so much stuff. And I'm like, come on. Let me see that orange. Let me see that orange. And the music kicks up. But I think we're going to get it for Nope, though, man. I got a good feeling. So
Yeah, me too, man. Me too.
yeah,
I can't wait. I can't wait.
because I remember when they were showing. I did not get enough of that kills when he's lifting up the firefighter, and
Right?
I'm like, show it again, rerun back there, push play over on the screen.
Man, I'm just telling you, man, and I know I keep saying it, so people people in the live chat probably like, all right, man, we get it. But when he walked outside of the house
Yep, I already know, Night.
and the fire, yo, Michael was just like, so what? The
Yes,
house is on fire. So what? He's
yeah,
literally standing in fire and
yeah,
he's just posing. And I'm like, yo, James Jude Courtney, yo, like my hat's off to you, man, because it was just such a great scene. And he walks down those steps, and the way the camera's, showing his shoes, and it was like he weighed like 10,000 pounds as he's walking down
yeah,
the steps. And then
mhm,
he just goes off on the firefighters, and I just like, my God, this is so amazing. It's just
yeah,
so amazing. So, when that part in the trailer, when I saw that in the trailer, I went off. I was like,
mhm,
what? Now I will say this, because I've said this on my channel. There's a bigger part of me that I don't want to see too much.
yeah,
I don't want to see too much, but then there's a fan of me that wants to just get a little bit of a taste, something
yeah,
cool. But I hope whatever they show doesn't give away too much, but still is really, really satisfying, I guess is the way to
yeah,
word it. You know what I mean? Because man, I'm ready. I'm ready for this trailer. I've been
man.
ready for a long time.
Night, bro. And the thing about me, when Halloween stuff's like when I'm seeing a trailer, I'm gonna think like, man, I know Night is losing his shit. I know.
Right.
I always think about stuff like that. Like, man, I do a little weird thing. Also, like, if I'm in the seats, I'm watching the trailer Halloween. I love listening to the people behind me. Once it goes off, like they're like, oh, I'm going to see that. Or, bro,
Right.
I love just listening to that, like, because I know, like, I'm not the only one freaking fanning out right now. I'm
Right.
just like, I'm not by myself. I know I'm not
Right.
tripping. Um,
Yeah, man.
I
It's
can't
like
wait,
it,
man.
it it's just a cool feeling, man. It
Mhm.
really is. And when you can get that response from people, or obviously if you're going, with friends or a loved one or whatever, it's
Mhm.
so, like I said, it was so cool. I'm sitting there, when we were seeing kills and Coriander's there, and I'm just like gripping the seat, and I'm like,
Yeah,
yo, look at him. And
yeah,
she's got this big old smile on her face, and I'm like, that's the magic. That's the
yes,
magic of these movies, man. And like I said, it's a fun time to be a horror fan. We got Halloween, we got Scream, and then we got newer stuff like
yeah,
X,
yes,
Black Phone. We got Nope coming out. You got Terrifier 2 coming out.
yep.
It's like, dude, like for real,
Great. It's a
it's a
great
great
time.
time. It's a
Yeah.
great time, man.
It and how you said, you're just holding the seats and stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
man, I remember when you guys, this is a Halloween stream. We got two huge fans talking right now. So you guys, we're talking Halloween. So you gotta just be patient with us, man. We're just having a moment. So it's like, bro, because I can't talk to this, Helverton, he's like a more of a Scream fan. I could talk to Shape. Some people just have their own taste, but I love Michael Myers. So
Right.
like when he walks out the house and you just see the footsteps and you hear him, and it's the puddles, and it's like,
Yes.
bro, you guys don't, and they shot that on purpose like that, like, yeah, the king is here, bro, like just the way.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, and then he just has the Halligan, and how he just throws it and he just pushes the saw, and then once
Yes.
it cuts off, and as he kills him, I just have one of those moments like, God damn, God damn, man.
Right.
And then it was like, that's just a taste. You guys don't even know what is going to happen next.
Right. Oh man. I mean, because that movie, again, we talked about the cringy stuff. That's
Yeah,
fine. Take that out of the equation. But it had so many great moments stacked up.
yeah,
You had the flashback, you had the firefighter scene, you had
mhm,
the park scene. I mean, it's like bam, bam, bam. Michael in the old couple's house,
yeah,
testing out the knives,
mhm,
Big John and Little John,
yeah,
and it's like just boom, boom, boom,
yeah,
boom, boom, boom. And it's like this movie was bonkers crazy on steroids, man.
yes. And hey Taylor Gill, what is up? What is up? Welcome to the stream. But
Hey.
man, like I remember so much stuff. The first night of Kills, I remember the scene where he sticks the light bulb in her neck, and I
Yeah.
remember someone behind me. I remember our whole theater was like, "Ooh." And I remember someone just saying, like, man, he's on bullshit in this one. Like it was a down moment. And I just felt so good, like, yes, he is. And to know, like, that wasn't nothing. Cause he lays it down the counter and they was like, what?
Yes.
Our whole theater they were going crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. It was like I said, man. You cannot deny that this Michael Myers, James Jude Courtney, all respect forever to Nick Castle, but the way that James Jude Courtney has crafted this Michael has been just fantastic, man. It's been so fantastic. He's been brutal. He's been, just the way he walks, the way he looks, the mask, the lighting, and it's just like it just makes me want to like do one of those like golf claps.
Yeah,
Like, good for you guys,
yeah.
because you guys understand it. And
Mhm.
and it's kind of funny because I keep circling back to Rob Zombie, but the Rob Zombie movies, they had their moments, but the
Yeah.
difference, like when Tyler Mane was playing Michael,
Mhm.
first of all, he's 80 feet tall. That's number one.
Yeah.
So of course he's gonna be like a Hulk, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But James Jude Courtney is like the size of a regular man.
Yeah.
So to me, seeing him do what he does, it freaks me out more, right?
Mhm.
And plus, he doesn't show anger, right?
Mhm.
Like with the zombie movies, like when Michael was stabbing and he's grunting and rah,
Yeah.
rah, 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 he's pissed off. He's like having a moment, right?
Yeah.
And it almost humanizes that Michael Myers,
Mhm.
whereas with James Jude, like I said, man, the whole town is surrounding him and he just
Mhm.
looks around and he goes to pick up his mask. It's
Mhm.
like, all right, this guy is on some other stuff. um but I just love it, man. I just love what they've been able to do with these movies, for
Yeah.
real, man.
I agree with you, Knight. And by the way, Jalissa, man, she is a huge Halloween fan. And I was
Nice.
going to bring this up. She said I tensed up so much when Allison fell down the stairs and broke her leg while Michael was trying to stab her.
Yes, yes.
Oh my,
Oh,
bro, it was so freaking crazy when like that cracking noise and she just screams. It kind of
yeah.
made me feel like, what the? And you just see him get to the top. He comes to the top of the stairs, and it's like,
Yep.
wow.
Absolutely, man. That scene was fantastic, man. The way he did Cameron, I was
Yeah,
like, damn. It's like
cracked his
my
neck.
I know, and shout out to Andy Matichak
Mm,
too, man, because she showed a lot of emotion in that scene, and I really like her character of Allison.
yeah,
And man, I was just like, yo, Michael is literally like 3 steps away from you and you are yelling at him, leave him alone, talking about Cameron. And I'm
yeah,
like, you got some guts, girl. I like it. I like it. And that whole scene was just, like I said, it was another great scene in Kills. Like, there was
yeah,
so many great moments in that movie.
mhm,
To me, it totally outweighs the cringy moments.
yeah,
The cringy moments is like 10% of the movie
mhm,
for me. Everything else, the 90% was like awesome, you know?
yeah. I, I agree with you, Knight. The wife, she's a huge Halloween fan. She actually said something that kind of made me think. She said, imagine, the mob scenes and everything. They're all in the hospital, and I understand why they depict the dude in the hospital, but imagine if we got like scenes where we're getting a lot of, you know, Haddonfield citizens coming out their doors with like pots and like they're just, some stuff like that. Like almost have that riot in the streets. It would have
Hmm.
been like with leaves blowing and like you got more. The hospital was too boxed in.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
wasn't, it kind of took away opportunity to make the movie rise. It was
Mm,
just like, I love the hospital scene, especially with Lori. But if when Penguin Man, that's what I call it, the Penguin Man gets going up the stairs and he hops out the window, and that's when
yeah,
it starts,
yeah,
man. But
yep,
I think that's the only thing that makes it unlikable. Too much OD scenes with the hospital. Other than
yeah.
that, I loved it. It was by far one of my favorite. I call it one of my favorite Halloweens.
Oh, yeah.
It was crazy. And I just feel you guys just take it while you can get it because it's not going to be no one that does Myers just as good as James Jude. And I always say this, man, he has grown to be my favorite Michael Myers. I love Nick Castle. I do.
Yeah.
Bro, how the hell did James Jude Courtney do Michael Myers better than Michael Myers?
Right.
You know what I'm saying, like, bro, he gave Michael a feel that is untouchable. Like, it's like, bro, it's some stuff that you look at with James Jude, and it's like, and you look at Nick Castle, and it's like, I can't even put it in words, man. It's like, what the? It's like he took it, like literally snatched some shit. Like, all right, Nick, I love you, Nick.
Right.
But let me just take this right, you know, and show you how it's done modern day. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me borrow it. Let me borrow it, man. And I'm gonna show you. And it's like, wow.
Yeah, man, I agree, man. He did such a great job. And the thing of it is, when you look at the Halloween movies, just like with the Friday the 13th movies, you know, you have these multiple actors playing these roles.
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of these actors will have their fans and stuff like that. But for real, like, you know, and we've already talked about it. I mean, some of the actors that have portrayed Michael, you know, obviously they did the best they could do, but either the mask or maybe the way they moved, or if you had shoulder pads up to the sky, whatever. You look at James Jude and you're like, he looks the part, he moves like Michael, he has like there's a charisma that comes out of him. I know that sounds weird, even though he's masked up, but I feel like a charisma from him when he's portraying the shape. And you don't always get that in movies, you know? And so, like you said, you got to enjoy it, man. You got to enjoy it. I mean, again, you know, here's Robert Englund. People want him to come back as Freddy.
Yeah.
He might come back one more time or whatever. But I mean, the truth of the matter is, Father Time is against all of us. So, you know, enjoy it while you can is what I'm saying. Because, you know, obviously, you know, most of us or fans of Nightmare on Elm Street, we've been able to see Robert portray that character for a long time and see him do it. And, you know, some of us have even met him at conventions. Enjoy it, because there'll come a day where certain things that are great won't be around. James Jude Courtney isn't going to portray Michael forever.
Yeah.
You know, so enjoy these moments because he's done a damn good job of it.
Yeah.
Damn good.
Yeah, man. James Jude, man. I'm gonna be honest, he's my favorite Michael. And I love Nick Castle, man.
Yeah.
But I feel if you think about it, Night, man, or you know, we can talk about it. But it's like, Nick, man, you did one Halloween, which was the best.
Yeah.
78 is why I love it so much. But as you look at James Jude, his resume is starting to build. He knocked out 2018. He knocked out Kills. And I can only imagine what he's about to do when ends for the finale. It's like,
right. Yeah. Right.
Nick, man, well, I don't know. I know Nick supports the hell out of James Jude. I don't been to panels. He's like, man, he's the guy. Man, I never in my life thought I would, you know, just have another Myers that's my, you know, he's really number one for me. And it's like, damn.
Yeah.
That man is amazing, man, what he does.
He is, man. He really is. And I love the fact that, you know, Nick, you know, as the elder statesman is respectful and also endorsing James Jude, you know, showing him some of the ropes here and there, but also letting James Jude do his own thing. And James Jude showing respect to the man that started it.
Yeah.
You know, and I love it when actors or any artists or performers, when they can show respect to the people that came before and the people that are coming after you. I love that. And again, man, these are all the reasons why these movies, they're just, you know, they float above so many of the other sequels, you know, because you got so many positive things in it, the respect, the teamwork. You even bring back the master, John Carpenter.
Yeah.
You bring him back to work on the music. And it's like, yo, like they are working on all levels. They're working on all levels. And I love it. I love it, man.
Definitely. I agree with you, Knight. Screaming for Conrad said James Jude Courtney as Michael is great as Ben Affleck as Batman.
What's up, Conrad?
Yeah, man. he's going to be talked about, for a long time, man.
Right.
He's going to be talked about. It's just like, um, what's up, Anthony Mack? I just feel like, to be honest, like, I don't think that no one will, even in future Halloweens, it's going to be kind of hard to, jump into a new Halloween. And I'm pretty sure James Jude, he's not going to deal with it. I watched Thing with Two Heads. Chris Nelson said, he's not touching Myers again and stuff like that. So it's like, man, I love Michael that much that I will watch it.
Oh
But
yeah.
it's like, I know for a fact, even though, the flashback, the guy who played the flashback Myers, I think his name was like Aiden or Adrian
Yeah.
Armstrong, he did a good job. I almost thought
He
that was
did.
James Jude. Like,
Right.
yeah, I thought that was James Jude Courtney, bro. I'm
Mhm.
like, damn, man. And I find out, like, no, I'm like, he did good,
He did. He did.
even though he had, the little scene, but I'm pretty sure if they stretched that scene longer, he would have killed it.
Mhm.
So Knight, this is the question I was excited to ask you and talk about. So I don't know if you heard it, man. So shout out to my guy Scott and Critical Overlord. So we both got it from Scott. He had did a video, I want to say it was about a week ago. He said that he's this freaking theory. I know it sounds crazy, Knight, but it kind of is not. It's not sloppy. It's very clean. He says, "What if Hawkins and Michael are brothers?"
Right.
Like, Night, man. This is one thing with Halloween that irked me. It
Mhm.
irked me so much. I'm like, why the hell does Hawkins always misses that clean ass shot? And it's
Right.
like,
Yeah.
it's starting to kind of make me think. Now, I'm not saying that this is true, but it's like Hawkins in 2018, Michael just walks past him. Michael, he never lets anyone slide. If you're
That's right.
in his walkway, he's going to deal with you,
Mhm.
But it's like Hawkins shoots again. He misses. It's like Michael, shoot, boom. And then in the flashback scene, he's like, he shoots his partner in the neck, and Michael
Mhm.
just throws his partner. You would think the power and force when Michael jumps out of his partner, he would just do the same to you, Hawkins. Like it's nothing.
Right. Right. Right.
And it's like same thing. Michael's walking down the stairs, he shoots, and even when Loomis is about to blow his brains out, like
Right. Right.
he's like, no, no. It's like you're kind of saving him, and it's kind of like you got a guilty conscience, man. You're in the hospital with Lori. You're talking about he's just a kid that something, he's just saying this, and it's almost like, what if they were brothers? And he's kind of sparing Michael because it's like that's his family, and he kind of feels bad in a way, but it's too late. It's too late. And he said, "Oh, this is all my fault. I feel like this
Yeah.
is all my fault." And it's like, come on, man, what's really going on? It's a reason, like it's a lot of theories out there with a lot of crazy shit. But for some
Yeah.
reason with this one, man, they said they weren't going with the sibling thing with Lori. But it's like, I don't know, Night, man. What the hell you think is going on, man? What you think
Well,
is going on, Night?
well, look, man. All right. So look, I mean, anything is possible. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, we have seen some wacky ass shit in this franchise,
Yeah, we had.
including Busta Rhymes. All
Mm-hmm.
right. So we got to remember where we're coming from, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it is possible. Um, it's all about execution. Like when I'm in that theater, and if they say that what's the name, Will Patton is the brother,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I'll be like, okay, but if they tell it right, if they
Yeah, yeah.
execute it right, then I can be on board with it.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think it's gonna happen?
No.
I don't know, man. I think, but I do agree, man, because like he had those chances
Yeah.
to shoot at him. He was basically almost at point blank range.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course he stopped Loomis.
Yeah.
And then of course, like you said, the hospital scene with Lori. So there have been these little breadcrumbs that have been left
Yeah.
and make it look so interesting. He gets
Yeah.
stabbed in the neck, he gets run over by the SUV, but he
Mm-hmm.
doesn't die. It's like, so why do we have to, I mean, he's a cool character actor, but I'm saying, why we got to bring back Hawkins? What is it about Hawkins? There has to
Mhm.
be, and I've even said it too, there has to be something that Hawkins does
Mhm.
in this movie, like either has a big moment or maybe a reveal, maybe like what you're talking about
Mhm.
and Scott was talking about. I don't know though, man. I mean, like I said, if they do it right, I could go with it. I
Mhm.
could go with it. Part of me at one point was thinking to myself, what if Laurie and Michael really are related? You know,
Yeah.
but I don't think they're gonna do that, you know, because
Yeah.
you know, like we always talk about, there's so many theories and speculations that you hear, and plus us as
Mhm.
fans, we think about a whole bunch of shit too. But it's an interesting theory, and it definitely has some things that make you stop and
Yeah.
wonder. You know,
Definitely.
like you said, you know, Hawkins has had a lot of opportunities,
Mhm.
and he keeps zeroing out. It's like,
Yeah.
why? You know, you can't be that bad of a shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
How'd
That's
you
what
how'd, you- how'd you get on the force? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
man, night, man. He said, "How did you get on the floor?" That's
You
true
know,
though. You know, now that you
right?
said that's so true. Um, the wife says 39 likes, 45 viewers. They're loving the Halloween talk night, man. They're
Nice.
loving this. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it, man, for
Absolutely.
sure. Um, night, man. So wait, something else I want to say. It's like when Hawkins sees Michael, he doesn't like, when people see Michael, they don't just say Michael.
Mhm.
It's like he knows him. When he used to go back to that 2018, he calls him like Michael's
Yeah.
one of his turn. Like it's
Right.
like that's some shit I look. Cause I think deep when I get into thinking of stuff, and it's like he's like Michael, and
Mm.
he's talking to Lori like he knows him. He's like just
Mhm.
going back in memory. We don't see Hawkins in 78. We don't see him, so it's like, so where's all this memory coming from, man?
Right.
So I'm just saying, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but that's one of the cleanest theories that I did see. But it would make it kind of like you said, you have to explain it. You can't
Right.
just throw it out there to us and hope for us to understand it,
Mhm.
But I wouldn't be mad if I seen it, but
Mm.
it would just be like a damn moment, like damn, you know, Hawkins and Michael are brothers.
Right.
So yeah, man, I had to get your input on that. So that's for Halloween fans. That's wild to say
Yeah.
that Hawkins is Michael's brother and
Right,
stuff
right.
like that. So another thing, how do you feel about this, man? There's, people are saying that, Michael has to die as Halloween ends, and a cod has it on paper and stuff like that.
Mhm.
That he can't eat, the boogeyman can't die, but they're like he has to die because the title is Halloween ends.
Mm.
I've said Lori, they never said that Lori's going to die. They never. We made up that. We were the ones who said, Lori's going to die. We don't know what. I mean, it'll be nice to kill her off. I'm not, as much as I love Laurie Strode and Jamie Lee Curtis, it only makes sense to kill her off. She's so old, and send her out the right way so we won't have to worry about her coming to other films.
Right.
But it's like, man, Knight, I don't know if you can see, but do you see Michael dying, man? Like, do you really see him dying, or do you see like they're going to just?
You know, one thing I just recently talked about that in one of my last couple of videos. There's a big part of me, you know, putting all these things together,
Mhm,
the pictures of Nick Castle, the things that
mhm,
Nick Castle has said, um, the things that Jamie Lee Curtis has said. When Jamie Lee Curtis said that people are going to be angry
yeah,
and that the ending is going to make people have questions and question things and this and that, killing Michael, there's no questions about that.
yeah,
She won. The hero won. Good
yeah,
triumph over evil. So I don't see people being upset at that. I don't see people having any questions. I don't
mhm,
see, you know what I'm saying? So to me, going by everything that we've seen, and I just did this for my last couple videos. There's a big part of me that thinks Michael's going to be the last
yeah,
person standing.
yes,
Michael is gonna kill everyone, or
yeah,
either they're gonna be done away with, and obviously Laurie as well. And Michael will be the last person standing.
mhm,
And I think it'll be one of those things where, and I don't, obviously it could happen a lot of different ways, but at the end of the movie, he's the last person standing and he just walks off. He just walks off, whether it's in the darkness or one thing I've been thinking about, he's actually going to leave Haddonfield.
Wow.
He's going to leave Haddonfield because he's done what he had to do.
Yeah.
He done what he had to do. The Strodes are gone. Supposedly we've heard about the house is going to be gone.
Yeah.
That's been a big rumor too. So he doesn't have the house anymore, and he's going to just evil will move on.
Yeah.
It already has infected Haddonfield for 40 years, and he's going to basically be like, yep, time to move on. You know what I mean? I can honestly see that. I really, when I watch this movie, I don't think Michael's going to die. I really don't. I think he's going to quote unquote win, and I think, and don't get me wrong. Like you said, I love Laurie Strode. I love Jamie Lee Curtis. And there's a part of me, maybe the sentimental side of me, that wants to see her, have her moment and walk off into the sunset. But that would be a happy ending. So from everything we've seen, supposedly this ending is going to be, shocking and surprising, and you're going to be asking questions and, so forth and so forth. So to me, that means that instead of evil dies tonight, it's going to be evil wins tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It like Scummy just said, evil crosses state lines tonight.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, but evil crosses state lines tonight.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, I love that, man. I can just see Michael, because David Gordon Green said out his own mouth that a bulldozer will be I remember it was an article that he said it was going to be a bulldozer somewhere.
Yeah.
And I even, thought about that also, saying that I can see them, bulldozing that house and having this moment with Michael where he's like standing in front of the house, right? Like he just standing, you get a shot of the back of him and they're bulldozing, they're ripping it apart. And I could just see him turn around and like the music cue. And it's like scary. I will be scared of that. I swear.
Right.
I don't know why, man. I will be so nervous to see Michael's house just get took from him. Like it will be so slow motion for me when he turns around, because I will be like, we're finna get an angry Michael Myers, man.
Right.
This is about to be ugly. This is about to be so ugly. And I think that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna take the house from him, because it's like, he keeps going to that house, and now it's starting to build up with fans. They're like, what's up with that window? I even say, since I can't picture Michael dying, what if he just kills everybody and he goes up and stands in that window? But now that I think about it, that ending is kind of like, but it's like, man, like what you just said though, to know that will be so scary to walk out the theaters. It will create so many questions and almost like some type of like pointless hype, because we're not going to get another film connected to Allison as of now.
Right.
But it create some pointless hype night, like
that's right.
Content creators, we'll be saying like, damn, Michael left Haddonfield. He left. So maybe he's going to terrorize other people. So I definitely love what you said, because it will just create something else for others to talk about. And that's what, Blumhouse wants. They don't want it to die.
Right.
To keep going. They want us to keep talking about it. So
yeah, exactly, man. And in a way, and like I said, obviously, I'm giving away what my videos were. So check out the video if you haven't seen it. But like I said, at the end, him winning, and whether he, if the house is still there or some other house he goes to, whatever, and he's standing looking in the window, or either if he walks into the darkness, or whether they show him leaving Haddonfield, however that happens, the philosophical part of it is, in a way, it dovetail back to 78.
Yeah.
Because at the end of 78, what was Carpenter trying to say? Carpenter was basically saying that you can't kill the boogeyman.
Yeah.
Loomis shot him 6 times.
That's right.
It didn't work. He falls off the balcony. It didn't work. At the end of the movie, you see all the places that he had been. You hear the breathing. And then, of course, they just show you the house, and then it cuts. And at the time, that's all they were supposed to be. It's just that one movie. And to leave you with a feeling of, holy shit,
Mhm.
He's out there somewhere.
Yeah.
We couldn't stop him. I mean, what better way to end this movie, this trilogy, this timeline, but having him quote unquote be the last person standing. You can't kill the boogeyman. They've been saying that for 40 years. So let's
Yeah.
show and prove. And he walks off into an undetermined future. We don't know what's going to happen. We're not going to find out what happens. All we know is that he could not be stopped, and he's just going to walk off to wherever, maybe another town, maybe to a
Yeah.
damn cave. We don't know.
Yeah.
But the point is, evil won.
Yeah. Yeah, Night, man. I think that's what's going to happen. I can't see Michael taking his last breath. I just feel when Laurie said this movie is going to piss people off, like I said, man, I told Craven Night, I said, I feel that it's a group of Halloween fans out there that goes to the theater to see this man die. They
Yep.
want to see Michael die, and I think that's who Laurie was talking about. Because when you look at that, that's a big crowd that wants to see Michael die. So I feel that same lady I told you about in Kills, she's gonna be in Ends, and I can see it, bro. Like at the end, what you said may be true, or it just may be something simple as like maybe they pay some fan service to how 78 ended. They just show it flash and radio tower, shambles of the Myers house. You don't see them.
Yeah.
And maybe this time they add a scene where you just see him walking, you just hear her breathing, and it's like he's on. I just feel like it's going to be something so simple. I just feel like as Halloween fans, when we go out there theater night and we're throwing our popcorn and our icy cups away, it's going to be like, man, this man is still alive. He is still alive. I like fucking around and dance, Night.
Right?
I might dance. I might dance, man. Evil doesn't die in this household, man.
Right?
Yeah, I'm excited for Ends, man. And another thing I want to talk to you about, man. So what do you feel will happen with like Lindsay's character and Allison? Like, what do you see happening with those type characters? We know kind of what Laurie's going to be, kind of. She's always been the same. But what do you see with like Allison and Laurie and even Hawkins? What do you see them doing in Ends?
Well, I think Allison for sure is going to be like on some vendetta shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like for real, man, she's going to be like a fucking ninja. She's going to be ready to do some damage. And I think it's kind of poetic because like in 2018, she was trying to get her grandmother to forget about the boogeyman. Live your life, love your family. You've wasted your life obsessed by him. And I think Allison is going to be obsessed with the boogeyman, just like Laurie was. And I think Laurie, now that she understands Michael more, like in the hospital scenes with Hawkins, and like she said, we can't beat him by brute strength. As he kills, he transcends and his legend grows stronger, all that stuff. And I think Laurie is going to be less like militant as she was shown in 2018 in Kills. And I think she's going to be trying to not let her granddaughter go down that same road that she went down. Wasting 40 years of her life, wasting time with her daughter, wasting time with her granddaughter. So that's how I see those two. I think Lindsay, I'm not really sure what Lindsay's going to do. But I do feel like they're going to give her something cool to do, because I think, like I said, that park scene, she was phenomenal, and she just, as a character, she just got those lucky smarts. Like she finds a way to not get killed by Michael. So I think, there might be something else like that. Although it wouldn't surprise me. Like I've said, I think Michael's going to be the last person standing. I hope that Lindsay doesn't die, but of course, she probably will. But I wouldn't be surprised if for some reason, like she's kind of taken off the board. Like maybe she gets injured or survives an attack again, and maybe she's like in the hospital out of the way. And Michael cares about what's in front of him. He's not going to worry about Lindsay at that point. So she might survive in a weird way like that or something like that. But originally I thought Allison would survive. But something's telling me, man, I don't know, man. It would not surprise me if Allison dies too.
Yeah,
It sounds so damn dark, even as I'm saying it, because I really like the character of Allison,
yeah,
but but it wouldn't surprise me if she dies too. Because the only thing about it is, and I know a lot of people like happy endings. I do too.
mhm,
For the right things, but if Allison lives, then the fans are going to want to see her
yeah,
story continue.
mhm, yeah,
So, and Andy Matichak is a young actress. She's up and
mhm,
coming. She's a great young actress. So it's almost like everything is set to continue. But as far as we know, this is going to be it for this timeline. So, there's that logistical problem going on too.
mhm,
So it's almost like it would make sense if she doesn't live.
yeah,
I'm not necessarily saying I want her to die, because I love the character, and
yes,
I love Andy Matichak as an actress. But if she were to live, I don't know, man. Even talking about, see, that's the beauty, because I'm getting tongue
yeah,
tied right now. But that's
yeah,
the beauty of this, is that we don't know
yeah,
100%.
yeah,
We can guess, we can theorize, but they literally can go so many ways with this movie. And that's, like I said, man, that's one of the most exciting things about it, because everything we've seen in 2018 and Kills has
mhm,
set up this world that could come crashing down in so many ways.
yeah,
I mean, Michael, maybe he will die,
yeah,
I don't want to see that, you
yeah,
know, but maybe he will, or maybe the characters will think he dies, and then we hear one breath or something
yeah,
like that. I
yeah,
don't know, man. It's so many ways to go, but I do think Allison will be militant in this movie, and kind of obsessed. And
mhm,
I think Lindsay's going to have some type of moment in the movie too. And I think Hawkins is going to have something big going on too. He may not be the brother, but I think he's going to have some really good scenes, especially with Lori.
yeah.
That's what I
Man,
think.
I agree, Night man, with everything you said. We got a super chat night.
Ooh.
Shout out to Spaz Raz 1386, man. I appreciate the support and the super chat. And he asked me, he said this night. He said, not crazy about the time jump. What are your opinions on the jump grade stream? Thanks. Oh yeah, on the jump grade stream. Thanks for the love and support. But what you think, man, about the time jump? What you think?
Well, when I first heard about it, it kind of threw me a little bit for a loop,
Hmm.
you know, and that was a long time ago that we had all
Yeah.
heard about it the first time we heard about it. But it kind of makes sense if, and like I just said, if these characters kind of have these changes. Like I said, I think Allison is going to be dealing with this stuff. She loses both of her parents, her boyfriend, her friends. So I think that it's going to show some growth in her character, dealing with this obsession of the boogeyman. And I think Lori has to heal physically,
Hmm.
from what happened in Kills. Laurie's going to be distraught about Karen dying. And
Hmm.
I think there's going to be some scenes where she's coming to grips with it,
Yeah.
and I think she's going to choose to not necessarily be obsessed like she was, and I think that makes sense too, because now you're going to give Jamie Lee Curtis as an actress a lot to work with,
Yeah.
acting wise,
Hmm.
so the time jump, I think, could work to the advantage of the story in that way,
Hmm.
so and the because the other thing too, I mean, if it's happening on the same night, or the next day, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just kind of, the time jump, it makes sense. It makes
Yeah.
sense. You know, at first I wasn't, at first I was kind of like, what?
Yeah.
I don't get that. But the more I thought about it, I was like, okay, that kind of makes sense. So,
Yeah. I
yeah.
I agree with you, Knight. That first, man, I first heard it, I'm like, bro, what the like? But
Yeah.
like you said, it was just kind of like when I first the way they said like 4 year time jump, it was like it had to be done. Now that I look at it, because you don't want that continuing night to get stretched that far. Just make.
Right.
I mean, in real life, it could possibly happen. When in
Hmm.
real life stuff going on, but
Right.
I see why they did the time jump. It's kind of giving us a break and a breather to
Yep.
show evil. And I love the fact when I thought about it like this, to show that evil, no matter what, it's going to come back when it wants to. You can't get
Yep.
away from it. And, I came up with the theory. This is my golden theory. Like, I feel, to just sum it up, I don't want to just say everything. So I always talk about it. I think Lori is going to leave that hospital, end up fighting Michael in Little John and Big John's house, which is the Myers house. This is a CinemaCon trailer. He stabs him in the hand. Allison's on the other street with the cops looking at Tommy Doyle. They're like, where the hell is Myers? And they hear screaming and glass breaking. And I just feel like by the time they get over there, Michael's going to be out because he's not dumb, you know.
Right.
Now, that's where it gets shaky, you know. It kind of like it's going to be like, you know, maybe he does become like a cave dweller or something, or maybe he does get captured and took the glass hill, or, you know, they said he gets shot by a firing squad. Those all can play in that part. But this is going to explain my 4-year time jump. When Michael gets what's coming to him in that scene, I think Laurie's going to decide to pack her shit and take her granddaughter away from this for a little while because she just lost her daughter. And she's like, man, fuck this. I'm out. And I feel like either two things. She still has some connections in a way because she has Lindsay back there. She has Hawkins.
Right.
And, you know, she's kind of getting up with Hawkins. They're, you know, thinking about old memories and stuff. So she's not going to want to leave him. She's going to want to keep in contact. Or Allison grows his obsession. And I feel like I always said this night that she got it the worst, man. She got it worse than, you know, Lori. She lost her family. And I feel like you said she's going to be on some vendetta, like ninja shit. She's going to be doing research on it and stuff. And she's just, grandmother, what's changed since, you know, when that happened? Why you're supposed to want to kill him more than now? Like ever. He killed, you know, my mom. And I feel like they're going to have a lot of arguments with that. And she's going to try to explain to Allison, like, I don't want to lose you. I lost my daughter. I don't want her to lose her daughter. So no, I don't want to deal with it no more. So I think Allison's going to be the reason this shit kicks back up on the Strode's end. Like I think, and Helverton talked about this, that he thinks that Allison's going to leave or wherever her and Lori's at. Technically, maybe they don't leave Haddonfield. Maybe they're just in somewhere that's real, you know, secret or something. But they're living just like this weird life, and she just goes back out into Haddonfield, and now Allison has went to mess with Myers, or, you know, or I even play with the fact that what if Lindsay, you know, the Megan Baxter, they're talking about this Megan Baxter character, she goes missing. What if she, you know, what if she talks to, you know, Lori, like, hey man, did you see what happened, you know, with Megan Baxter? You know, it sends a couple red lights, you know. We haven't seen him in 4 years, but I think Allison's going to be the one that's like, no, he's coming back. We have to kill him, you know. So to, you know, basically say what you said. So,
yeah, man, I could see it happening exactly like that, you know.
Yeah,
it would make sense, and it would also give the actresses, you know, especially Jamie Lee and Andy, a lot of stuff to work with. You know, like you said, arguments and tension between them, and it would. And again, man, we're talking about a Halloween movie with this type of stuff. That's so cool that we actually, you know, we get like these character developments, you know, and again, that just shows how these movies, to me, they really do a lot of great things. You know, you've got good actors and actresses, and you actually have character moments. You have like things you can kind of you can relate to. You know, don't go down the same path I went, and so forth and so forth. You know, but he killed my mom, he killed my dad, he killed Cameron. You know, and you can understand that. You know, so I think this movie, you know, I think this movie's gonna have a lot of cool elements in it. I really do.
Definitely, I agree, Knight. And Spaz Raz, for your super chat, you guys in the chat know what time it is, man. Here's some lumens for you guys.
Yes, we'll gather at the river, the beautiful, beautiful river. Gather with the saints at the river.
Man, that video as a kid seeing that, man, seeing just,
man, that was so great seeing it. I love that scene too, man. And when Donald had that smile, I just like, I love this guy so much, man.
Man,
I really do.
Donald really do. Man, I'll get to this comment. I think this is a nice comment. Let me tell you something. So, Knight, speaking of you saying, you know, they can go so many ways, the wife had actually told me this, and I put the video up, and it did great. But I'm kind of like, when she told me, I'm like, man, I could see them doing that. Like, because at first, you know, sometimes the wife, she just throws stuff at me. She's a big Halloween fan. But
Mhm.
this one, man, it just sunk with me. It was like, damn, what if they do that? She says, and man, I'm telling you, like, when I posted this, people went crazy about it. She says, I think she's going to play along. And then the last minute twist is going to be her killing Lori. Think she's helping. And then Michael turns around and kills her. I'm just like, if it
Whoa.
ends like that, I will be blown away.
Wow, right? I'm speechless.
Like, and it's like, because the way she said it at first, she just kind of summed it up right here. But she was saying, like, what if Allison's like, we can't beat him, so team up with him. And she grows this obsession reading about him and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, and that would be, the evil passed on, and that would just show, I don't know, it was the way she said it in the beginning, it was crazy, and everybody,
Wow.
a lot of people supporting this theory. When I had put it out, I'm like, damn, you guys want to see Allison be Michael Myers?
Mm.
And the wife was like, why did they zoom in on the knife then in 2018 when she's in the back of the
Right.
I'm
Right.
like, I don't know, man. Like, it can go so many ways.
Yeah, it could.
Yeah. Wayne Turner said Myers and Laurie became a musical duo, the new Milli Vanilli, blaming on the rain.
Oh man, good old Wayne.
Yeah, man, Night, bro, he covers so much, man. This
Yeah,
is
man.
crazy. I knew it was gonna be some stream, man. I knew it was gonna be. I knew it. I said it. Now
Right?
I'm like, yeah, we got Night on the stream. 2 Halloween fans. This shit is gonna get crazy.
That's right, man. And are you still able to do Thursday night
Yeah,
on
yeah.
mine?
Thursday, I'll hop on, Night, man. I'll
All
definitely
right.
hop on.
I'm gonna put the, hopefully, because I'm gonna be going to work soon. I'm gonna put the thumbnail up and get you the links and stuff. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple cool questions to ask you too, man. Because
Yeah.
when you talk about this franchise, and we've covered so much, it's like
Mhm.
there is so much to talk about. So I
Mhm.
can't wait. I can't wait for this Thursday too, man.
Yeah, man. I cannot wait, man. I know, man. It's different when you're talking with someone that loves Halloween. I got knowledge with Nightmare on Elm Street and
Yeah.
Scream and stuff like that. But it's so you can't, bro. Halloween is different. I know the franchise in and out.
Right.
So I can't wait to get on your stream night. I know you're gonna have some awesome questions, man, because you're so universal. That's one thing about you, man. I watch your streams, and you can go from Halloween to Friday the 13th, and then you hop over to action movies. I'm like, God damn, he has a dictionary for a brain, like a movie dictionary. I'm like, God damn, man. That is
Yeah, man.
wild.
I just love movies, man. I just love movies.
Yeah, man, I love movies also, man. They get me through a lot. Movies got me through a lot growing up. It
Right.
took me away from stuff where the bad times growing up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Same here, man. Same here.
Yeah, definitely. We got another super chat. Shout out to Mac Attack, man. He says rank all 5. So you're saying Friday the 13th 4, I want to say. Yeah, Friday the 13th 4, Scream 2, Dream Warriors, Halloween 18, and
Season of the Witch.
Season of the Witch.
Wow.
He does this all the time, like
he does.
He
does. Anthony is the man.
Yeah, bro, thanks for the support. You're awesome. You and your great questions. I still think you got a book over there though.
Right?
I think you got like a book or something, man.
Well, I'll take a stab at it, no pun intended. Out of these 5, and actually I love all 5 of these movies.
Yeah,
they're all good movies. So I got to put Season of the Witch last.
Yeah.
That was probably the easiest spot for me.
Yeah.
Oh man, I know Craven's gonna kill me. I might have to put Scream 2 in 4th place. Damn, man. Friday 4 is one of the best Fridays for me, but Dream Warriors is like almost a perfect sequel.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
So I guess I'll do Friday 4 in 3rd place. Damn.
I swear.
All right. I know this is a Halloween stream, but I probably put 2018 in second place and then Dream Warriors in first place. Dream
Yeah.
Warriors was so damn good, man. I mean, like there's times that I like Dream Warriors better than the original Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah. Tuesday night. Tuesday night. Man.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna go with like Season of the Witch. That's the easier one. So
Yeah.
that's number 5. Number 4, I'm gonna go Scream 2 because I feel like after the opening act, it kind of goes down. I don't like the ending. The ending is what makes me kind of fall from it. I love Screams. That was the first Scream I've ever seen, but it was now that I look at it, I hate the ending, man. So number 4 is gonna be Scream 2 for me. I love Friday the
13th. Right?
Yeah.
I know, man. I was hurting when I was thinking about it because I got the box set right here, just staring at me. It's like, oh, come on. But,
and that's one of my favorite ones, though. That's what's crazy, That's one of my favorite.
Yeah.
So, man. I'm gonna put Friday the 13th right there, man. I'm gonna put that right there, and then I'm gonna do. Now this is where it gets hard because 2018 is such a good film. Like I love, bro.
It is.
I think when 2018 came, I watched it probably 100 times. I recorded it night. I recorded it on the DVR when it came and hit FX, and I got the DVD. It's like I love it that much, man. I love it. I'm trying to go off of what I watch more, to be honest. Like which one I can go pop in on the TV right now and just like, man, watch like I never watched it. Fuck, you guys are gonna hate me. 2018 is next, man. Dream Warriors, bro.
Hey,
it's unbeatable. When he hits him off oh my God, he just swipes him off and he falls off the building. It's
yeah, man. Freddy was like that was prime Freddy, man. Like he said, welcome to prime time. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome to prime time. Man, Anthony Mack, man, what's up with you on these questions, man? This shit is wild.
That's a good one.
That was a good one. Now it's like the movies he picked, they're just perfect movies. Like they're ones you can't even get away from that. You're gonna love them no matter what. It's like Season of the Witch. I even like Season of the Witch, so it was kind of still hard.
Yeah, so, I agree.
Yeah. Those are some great questions, Mac Attack. So I got a little. Let me see what video I got. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna just throw in some original "It" for you. I love this scene.
Barely boy.
That's old school.
Yeah, old school night. One more time, Mac.
Barely boy.
Oh man, I love the original "It."
Yes, Tim Curry.
He killed
it. It's over.
Unbeatable. You can't touch him.
That's right.
Bill Skarsgård, I love you. You did a great job. The slobbering and everything. It was great, but you know how Nick Castle and James Jude ended up being bigger than him. That's not happening with him. No one's not.
Yeah, man. Tim Curry, man. Much respect. Much respect.
And then, I will love to meet Tim Curry, but he's grown and be old. And fuck, man, I don't know. Talking about that makes me upset.
Yeah, I feel the same way, man. It's so I mean, it's like, when you get to a certain point, especially if you're a big horror fan, and there's so many icons, and we're at that point where we're losing a lot of icons, and like I said, Father Time is undefeated. And That's another reason why I'm enjoying this ride with Halloween,
Yeah,
because to see Jamie Lee Curtis portray this character in 5 decades,
yeah,
it's like, thank you. You know what
mhm,
I'm saying? It's like, thank you for doing it, you know, because
mhm,
there's a lot of people that we've seen it time and time again. There's a lot of people
mhm.
that decide, I don't want to do horror movies. It's
Yeah,
not my thing, whatever. And I know acting is a business, you know, and,
mhm,
and it is about money and stuff like that. But I just appreciate actors
mhm.
that enjoy their fans, and that, like, Jamie Lee has always been very upfront about, Carpenter gave her a career.
Yeah,
This franchise gave her everything she has.
mhm,
And I can respect that, you know. I can
yeah,
respect that. So I'm just glad to be able to watch her, you know,
mhm,
and enjoy the moment, you know. Because like you said, you know, Tim Curry, obviously, you know, with the stroke, and, you know, getting
yeah,
older and stuff. And it's like, yeah, you know, I just like to enjoy, I like to enjoy moments, because you just never know when you won't have a chance to anymore.
yeah, definitely. I agree with you, Knight. And before I hop on to what you just said, let me know, Knight, once you have to, get the head now, because I know you work nights, man. I don't want to keep you over your time and everything.
Yeah, I probably got, I don't know, maybe another 5 minutes or something
All
like
right,
that.
5 minutes. All right,
Yeah.
cool. So, because what you just said, man, people always looking like, man, Jamie Lee's your favorite final girl over Nev. It's
Yeah.
like, man, I just can't explain it. I was raised on Jamie Lee Curtis.
Right?
Yeah, like I was dead ass. I'm talking after elementary school, after school, my grandmother's putting Halloween on TV, and I just loved her so much. The way she screamed, and
Mm-hmm.
78 when she's crossing that street and she's hitting the door. I just fell in love. Bro, that's my crush. I don't give a fuck how old she is. I
Right.
love
You
Jamie Lee
damn
Curtis.
right.
Yeah, I love Jamie
Yes.
Lee Curtis. I don't
Oh,
care how old she is. She's old enough to be my grandma. She still looks nice, bro. Like that's my Hollywood crush. People like
right.
Sydney and stuff like that. And it's not even a crush for the looks, bro. It's almost like in a weird way, like, bro, she plays a huge reason on why, I love Halloween. It's not
Yes.
because of Michael.
Right.
And I always wonder, Night, like, how would it be if in 78 we didn't get Jamie Lee Curtis? We got someone else.
That's right.
What would it be? What would
Mm-hmm.
because she is like, wow, man, bro, the bell bottom jeans.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the? And I'm young, Night. I'm 24. I don't understand shit. I'm born in 97, and I knew it was some power at this, man. I just
Yeah.
knew. And I'm like, man, that's why I love 1978, man. It's just you can't get away from, they're
You
kind
can't.
of, yeah, it was like so old school. They're throwing leaves with the fan blowing, and they
That's
got to
right.
pick the leaves back up. If you own, and it was so crazy, like people don't know this. The music with Halloween, they had a test screening without the music.
Mm-hmm.
They
Mm-hmm.
said it's the worst horror movie out there.
That's
They
right.
throw the music in there, Night. It's the best horror. That music, oh,
Yeah, man. Lightning in a bottle.
yeah, it's about 4 keys on a piano, dun, 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 and it's just legendary. It's like,
It is,
man,
man.
but Night, man, I know you have to go, and it went by fast again.
It
God
did.
damn.
It
God
did,
damn.
man.
It went by fast again. It's sad
It
you guys
did.
is coming to an end this stream with Night. I'm probably gonna hang on for a little longer to get to a few more comments, but I gotta let Night go, man. I'll feel so bad keeping him on longer. And you guys definitely, please, please, I'm begging you guys, check out Night. I really want you guys to check out Night, because it's not too many people that cover, Halloween the right way with love behind it and being a big fan. Not just, I mean, it's going to happen. People are going to cover it just because it's out there. But I know,
Right.
Night, with you being a fan, you really love covering Halloween, and you just love Halloween. So you guys definitely check out Night. Even if you don't, just go over there for Halloween. He has everything. He has Scream. He talks about Friday the 13th. He also loves Friday the 13th.
Oh,
Like I
yeah.
told you guys, if you're into action movies or anything, he's so damn universal. Check out Night. and tell them I like Scary sent you and man Night, man. It was so fucking nice having you on. It was
It's
it was
always fun,
crazy.
man.
It was
It's
crazy.
it's always fun, man. And like we said last time, man, we could keep going. Hey, the other night with Craven, we know how it is to stay on for another 2 or 3 hours, and it
Yeah,
just goes by like that, man.
yeah,
But for real, I always love talking with you, man. Seriously, and
definitely.
obviously, I'd love to do it more, but everyone's so busy and stuff. And
Yes.
but I'm looking forward to Thursday night, and
Yeah,
that's gonna be fun, and we can kind
yeah,
of continue some of these things,
yeah.
and I got some questions for you too. So
All right,
Thursday night is gonna be fun, man, for real. And
definitely.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably send you the information either tonight or early
Mhm.
in the morning,
All right.
and we'll be ready to we'll be ready to do a sequel to this, because
Yeah,
it's just fun talking about the franchise, because
yeah,
it's just so many things, man, so many things. But
yeah.
thank you so much for having me, though, for real.
Man, anytime, like I'm gonna have you on a lot more in the future, especially when Halloween end starts kicking up. Man, you're number one. I'm like, bring Night on, man. I gotta bring Night on. Definitely, man. I can't wait for that. So, and Thursday, you guys, be sure to come over to Night's channel. Thursday, we're gonna continue this party we just had and all this fun Halloween talk. And definitely, man, Night. Once again, I appreciate you for coming on a channel. Man.
Absolutely.
So much fun, man.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Much love, man.
Definitely. And you guys, I'm gonna put the link to his channel in the chat again. So go over there and subscribe for sure. And Night, I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. And
I
I'm looking
will.
forward to the info for the stream and everything, man. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, Brandon, I'll talk to you later.
All right, catch you, Night, man.
All right, peace.
Peace. You guys, I'm going to get to some of your comments before the wife gets home. I got to spend family time, and I don't give a fuck what you guys are talking about. I deserve it. I deserve it. I've been killing it with the streams. I got to spend time with the wife and the son, man. They deserve it. I love them so much if she's watching. Love the wife so much. She's a big supporter. Um, we're gonna have a little movie night tonight, but I'm gonna kick it with you guys until I hear those fucking keys, or she texts me if she's watching that she's on her way home. So, Jalissa, what's up? Streamer for Conrad, what's up, Bruno? What's up, my guy Aaron, Chelsea? If you're still in here, what's up, Chelsea? I love all you guys. You guys are so amazing. Wayne Turner, see my guy Terry. What's up, Terry? I'm skimming through you guys. You guys are killing it. What is up, Tatum? Heath. By the way, I have oh my God, Mason. What the hell? I'm so sorry, Mason. 941. I have another super chat. Mason Long, I apologize. I'm going to go crazy with the videos for you, man. This freaking comments have been out the roof. Mason, I'm going to give you a great answer and some awesome videos, man. I apologize so fucking much, man. Damn. Mason says, do you think we will get a flashback scene with Michael's parents and them finding out about his escape and killing spree in 78? Mason Long, man, definitely check out some videos I did in the past. I've touched on this. This was not too long ago. I think they will give us a flashback scene, Mason, with the parents. I think they can do that because, that's the big question, with Michael's parents. We got to see them with their back turned and everything. And it's like, remember Michael's dad takes off the mask. He's like, Michael, like maybe we get to see them kind of like, dealing with Michael, he's locked up. Maybe we'll get a couple scenes where doctors talking to him, like the stuff goes on in his mind, and almost like not to bring up Rob Zombie, but to bring up that how they did. I think they will deal with it in a light way, Mason. They will just show us that Michael's not just an animal. He has parents. He's been birthed from a female. So I think they would, to close it out. Hell yeah, I think they will do that, and I think they will just talk about how when he escaped and everything, maybe Michael, I'm pretty sure Michael's parents are dead for sure. Hell yeah. But maybe, yeah, they I think that Mason, I think that Michael's parents packed their shit and left. I really think they changed their last name and everything. Because think about it, Mason. What if, what if, it's going to leak out. Oh, you're Michael Audrey Myers' mom and dad. You're fucking psychotic yourself, and So I really think they will do that, Mason, because it's just like explains more, and it's not explaining to Michael, it's explaining his parents. Because I want to see if they went through trauma, Mason. I want to see if they went through, they have their baby boy killing. He's a murderer, so I know a lot of you guys probably don't feel for that, but I feel like imagine if your son turns out to be one of the biggest murderers out there, Michael Myers. And I'm pretty sure they changed their name and all type of shit, Mason. And then, they find, and then, when they find out, Michael escapes, I think that's when they leave. I think they're like, fuck this. And I mean, maybe they have them on file. Maybe they have some tapes, or even if they're not flashbacks, or them talking about Michael and how he, did stuff on paper. Maybe they show him, drawing it or something, or what did he do as just Michael before he killed, and also, Mason, I think, actually before, I talked this about Night also. What if we get Dr. Loomis, a flashback with Loomis, his voice, some files, him talking about Myers and everything that he experienced, the blackest eyes, him sitting down talking to Myers, how he reacted to certain situations and stuff like that. So yeah, man, I can see that happening, man, because everybody, that's the big question mark, where is Myers' parents? Where are they? How are they dealing with their kid being the boogeyman? So let me see. Let me see if I got some good ones for you. Told you I was giving you some. This is another one. This is for you, Mason Long.
Now hear this, right? I'm gonna slash and gash, cut another hole in your ass. I spill blood on the walls, then play tennis with your balls. If the phone rings, don't answer that call. Gonna slit your throat, fuck you like a goat, peel your foreskin off, and make a winter coat. Peace.
That's not the end, man. That is not the end. Stay right here, Mason. You deserve it, man. I'll give you another video. And I'm thinking that you're a Halloween fan, because that was a great question you asked. So let me see what I got for you. Yeah, here you go, Mason.
I've been trick-or-treated to death tonight.
You don't know what death is.
Bro, I love that video. Hold on, man. One more time.
Some kind of joke. I've been trick-or-treated to death tonight.
You don't know what death is.
We're going to end off with this, you guys. Get ready, man. Sing along. This is for Mason and his awesome super chat. Let's get ready. Sing along, you guys.
Would you like a drink? Yes, we'll gather at the river, the beautiful, beautiful river. Gather with the saints at the river.
Love that, man. Thanks, Mason. Let me see. Make sure I got no more super chats. Moderators, if you see any super chats, let me know. Me and Mike just had a hell of a time, man. Mason Long has an awesome question. Great question, Mason Long. And I see that you're new to the channel. So, Mason, hopefully I got your blessing. You subscribe to the channel. You love the content that we're putting out, for sure. And yeah, Chelsea, what is up, man? Gotta love Chelsea, man. Gotta love Chelsea. Jalissa, there you go with those dancing emojis. There you go with those dancing emojis every time. Let me see. I gotta stay on a little longer to get to you guys' comments. Man, I love you guys. Jalissa said, I think about that stuff in real life, like how parents react to their kids turn into serial killers. I wonder if they love them unconditionally after that. That's such a trip. Yeah, that's why I said, Mason, I think they will definitely put them, I think they definitely will do a flashback, because that's a question that people always talk about, how do I have a son myself? So it's like, how would I feel if my son turned out to be a serial killer or something like that? It's like, it's traumatically traumatizing. It's like, do you want to still love them because they took lives away from their, other innocent people? So that's a great question, man, Mason. Like, all jokes aside, speaking of, Mason says, thanks for answering my question, but I can't wait to see what they do overall. Yes, I'm excited for ends. As you've seen in this stream, I'm so excited. I think Mason is going to be like a 78 on steroids. I think it's going to be a great 78 film type of film, but it's going to explain more. It's not going to be too many down moments, you know. Screaming for Conrad. What's up, man? Gotta love Conrad. Says you and Knight talking about Halloween made me geek out. I'm so happy that it made you geek out. I'm so happy that it made you geek out. Because I'm ready. I know you're ready, Conrad, too, man. It's around the corner. That trailer drops, you guys. Hold up, you guys. I gotta tell you guys some. Marquise Rippy, Jalissa, Chelsea Aaron, all you guys, Helverton, once that trailer drops, we are going to have a fucking party. We're going to have a party. Monica, the wife, she's going to be on. We're going to have a fucking party. Do you hear me? A huge party, bro. You know it's going to go down on the streams, bro, for Halloween when it drops. We're going to have a fucking party. Let me see. And to my channel members out there, gotta give you guys some appreciation. You guys are awesome. I love you guys so much. Here's some appreciation for you guys. One more time. One more time, guys. This is for the channel members. I love you guys. I love everybody in the chat. But you guys, this is for you guys, man. Take it all in. All right. And you guys always remember, you guys, that you guys can always become a member of the channel to get exclusive content and benefits and private watch parties. I have so many packages that are kind of out there, but Chelsea said, laugh my ass off 9.5 hours. Chelsea, we will be dead. Let me tell you guys. So for the ones that don't know, I did a Stranger Things watch party, which was amazing. Best fucking stream on I Like Scary. Dead ass. Best fucking stream. We had so much fun. I love the ones that were on, and we had so much fun. And the feedback I got from those guys, they enjoyed it also. Like I told you guys, we would have fun, man. We're all friends at the end of the day. We laughed our asses off, and I'm so excited to talk to you guys about this. We laughed our asses off, you guys, Sunday night. We laughed our asses off. We cried tears from laughing. We cracked up. We literally had a sleepover, a virtual sleepover. We fucking spent the night with each other, talked some horror movies, stayed up, had fun. I don't know about you guys in the chat, Chelsea, Marquise, Jalissa, Aaron. It felt like we were in the same fucking room. I bullshit you not, you guys. It felt like we were in the same room having so much fun. And Nanette too, man. Nanette, you're awesome. I love Nanette. She's so sweet. Nanette is so sweet and cool. And Nanette, you were a big part of it. We had so much fun. Even Nanette was cracking up. It was crazy. Valerie, we got the General in the chat. General Val, one of the biggest Halloween fans I know, you guys. Say hey to Valerie. Say hey, Valerie, you guys. She is awesome for sure. But it was so fun. We had our first party on I Like Scary. It went so well, I think. We cracked up. We had fun. And I think one of the funniest moments was when Chelsea lifted up her fucking curtain and said, look, B, it's shiny out, you know. It's basically saying it's light outside. B, like, look, I swear that moment, I'm like, it just showed me, bro. Like, I really clicked with those guys. It was so fun, and for them just to be supporters. These guys, you know, Nanette's a content creator, and you know, but she's just, you know, everyone wasn't a support. I mean, they wasn't content creators. They were just supporters. They were just supporters, and let me see. Okay, Valerie. Let me see what Valerie says. She says, I got a huge favor to ask you guys. Night Watch is having a watch party tonight. Could you guys stop by? He just hit 3K. Yes, you guys. Oh, Night Watch hit 3K tonight. I did not know that. I have to get, I'm stopping by, man. You guys, my guy Night Watch hit fucking 3K tonight, bro. Wow, you guys. Definitely tonight, stop by Night Watch's party and congratulate him. From I Like Scary, congratulate him. And Valerie, if you could, let me see what time is his watch party. Let me see. Wow, I wish I would have known. I would have had you guys congratulate him, man. It's it says on my, it's at 11:30 p.m. Wait. 11:30 p.m. you guys tonight. Go check out my guy Night Watch, man. He just hit 3K, man. I'm so proud of him and so happy for him, man, because I know how it is to be a content creator and have to grind that shit out. So definitely, man, pop back, congratulate him, and be sure to tell him you guys that you're from I Like Scary, and you know, show him some love, man. Night Watch is a cool guy. It's my guy right there, man. Let me see. I've been a fan since I was 6. It was so many jokes, B. Last night, such a good freaking time. Yes. We were cracking up. Like, it was to the point, you guys, this party was supposed to be, you know, it's supposed to be about Stranger Things. And it turned out to be just so natural. It turned out to be so natural and fun, and we were just talking about everything under the sun, and it was so freaking fun. We cracked up. We talked about McKinney Manor, which, Chelsea, I've watched some of that last night. What the fuck, Chelsea? What the fuck? Chelsea and Jalissa, I watched McKinney Manor last night, and wow. It was the Christine documentary. Christina, what the hell? They're beating her to her lips are blue. It's like, man, Valerie, no problem, man. Anything for you, Valerie. Definitely. You guys check out Night Watch tonight, man. I'm gonna stop by there myself. I want to stop by myself and congratulate him, man, personally, for sure. Let me see. Left my fucking ass off, Brandon. I told, bro, no, Chelsea, you guys did tell me, but I'm telling you, that's some bullshit. I thought it was like just regular bullshit. That is real bullshit. You know how sometimes you say like, oh, you say something that's like, nah, I can't see that, bro. It's really fucked up. It is fucked up. If you guys don't know about McKinney Manor, be mentally ready to when you watch that. The wife told Monica told me to turn that shit off. What's up, Michael Audrey Myers, man? Haven't seen you in a while. What's up, Michael? But yeah, told me to turn that shit off. Bro, Chelsea, I swear, I literally I fell asleep, right? I didn't watch the whole thing. I fell asleep. First off, the guy who runs that is fucking weird. But I fell asleep, Chelsea, and I woke up because Monica's like, man, turn this shit off. So imagine going to sleep to someone, again, dragged around, and I woke up, she's getting drowned. I'm talking, she's getting drowned, you guys. Monica's like, turn this shit off. What is this? What is this, man? So it was like, wow. It was like, wow. And you guys, something else to talk about. for my channel members, I will be doing a private watch party sometime this month, so be looking out for that. I'm gonna put the poll up actually tomorrow. I know I said I was so busy, as you guys sent it a fucking 8-hour stream, family time for the 4th of July, but tomorrow I'm going to tomorrow, you guys. Just let me know if you're going to be there. I will be streaming tomorrow. Again, it's going to be a daytime stream at 3 o'clock. I will be streaming tomorrow, a live stream at 3 o'clock. I'm going to talk to some of my guys and see if they want to hop on. But 3 o'clock, and hopefully some of you guys can. It's going to be a daytime live. Horror and chill. Horror and chill, man. So when I say horror and chill, it's very universal. We can talk Goosebumps. We can talk Halloween. We can talk Scream. We can talk freaking Hocus Pocus, everything under the sun. So tomorrow around 3 o'clock, I'm going to be doing a horror and chill. What's up with my guy Nightmare Corner, man? Nightmare, man, when are we going to get another horror night? When are we going to get another horror nights announcement? What's up, Nightmare, man? Hope you're. By the way, happy anniversary, Nightmare. I've been so busy these past days, man. I hope you and Jay. I want to say his name is Jay. Enjoy, man. Freaking happy anniversary, man. Gotta love Nightmare, man. Off topic, but I could go for some spicy nuggets from Wendy's. Bullshit you not, Mason. I had spicy nuggets today. Because literally Wendy's is right by my house. Like, I live by a Wendy's and a freaking McDonald's, a Penn Station. Don't get me started, Mason. I know a lot of people in the freaking chat that was at the party. They probably were like, bro, Brandon's gonna start back with food. We're talking about all type of foods. And food, when you talk about it, you guys, it makes you hungry. It makes you hungry. Nightmare, I will be going live for just probably 10 more, 15 more minutes until the wife gets home. Let me see where she is right now, Nightmare. I want to spend some time with her. But let me see, Nightmare. I'm about to mute you guys. Let me FaceTime her. Sorry, you guys. Jalissa, yes, I turned 25. 2 months. My dumb ass is about to say probably. Yeah, for sure. August, I turned 25. You're not a grandma, Jalissa. 28. You're gonna only be 3 years older than me. Nightmare, yeah. So Nightmare tomorrow. I'll probably what's tomorrow? Wednesday. Yeah, I'm going to go live tomorrow, Nightmare. If you want to hop on, I know we haven't streamed together in probably a week or so, few weeks. So if you want to, Nightmare, hit me up, man, behind the scenes, and let me know if you want to come on. There's going to be nothing too much. We horror and chill, literally kicking back and chill, for sure. I'm 30 this year. You guys, we're still young, man. We're still young now. I'm telling you something. It's people out there that are Asian, so we're good. We're good, you guys. Michael Audrey Myers said, I'll be 27 in August, brother. So Michael Audrey Myers, don't you supposed to be about 65, my guy? Or you were an imposter. August 24th. Wow, Michael Myers' birthday is 4 days after mine. That is what's up. But yeah, you guys, man, I feel, if I do say myself, I really do feel, you guys, that I have the best community. I have the best subs. I just feel that way, man. You guys are so fucking supportive. I'm not talking about super chats or none of that channel member shit. None of that. I'm just saying, you guys without that are so fucking supportive. Like, I love you guys so much. I feel, that's just me. If I do say myself, talking about my subs, I think they're cool, man. You gotta love them. You gotta love all of them. They're so cool. You guys are killing the chat. You guys are killing the chat. Literally, we fucking went for almost 50 people in here earlier. We're still at 32. Screaming for conversation. The group chat goes hard. Yes, it does, man. It's just us having fun. It's us having so much fun, you guys. Let me see. Jordan Adams says, yo, Brandon. What's up, Brandon? Love your channel. Here's my theory. Thanks for loving the channel. Thanks for always supporting me, man. If you just came, thanks for starting to support me. Here's my theory. Michael Myers can only die if he's not wearing a mask because he hasn't ever taken a significant amount of damage when it's on. Jordan Adams, I've actually talked about that. I think that Michael can only die if he's not wearing a mask. And I'm so serious. I've said this. I feel because, why did he put that mask on like that in the middle of the street? It's almost like it keeps him going, some type of motivation, or like it defends him in a way. So I definitely agree with you, Jordan Allison. Thanks for all your support. What is up with my guy, Little Joey? What's up, Joey? You gotta love Joey, man. One of the persons that just supports the hell out of me. One of the people that supports the hell out of me. He says he's just awesome. He's just awesome, man. And I love Little Joey, man. He's just supported me for damn near day one, and he's always in the chat, keeping the chat going, and being an awesome mod. Joey says, Brandon, what would you think if Sydney was in Halloween and Laurie was in Scream? Would it be for the better or the worst of the movie? So I'm gonna be honest. Now, listen to me, Joy. I'm gonna be honest. I think that Laurie couldn't walk in a Scream movie. She doesn't fit, I don't think she fits, but I think Sydney can walk in a Halloween movie. It's because of what comes with Sydney, and I would love to see that. That would be so funny, to see Sydney in a Halloween movie. But I think she can walk a mile in a Halloween movie. Sydney, I don't think Laurie. I think Laurie can be in it, but I don't think it fits her, Joey. You know what I'm saying? I think when you look at Laurie Strode, it screams Halloween. She fits the season of Halloween. She fits the scenes and everything. But for some reason, I can see Sydney in Halloween. I don't know if you're on the stream, Joey, like a couple streams ago. I said, what if they had a stream, what if they had a crossover with Sydney and Laurie? That would be so funny. She's like, you went through trauma, I went through trauma too. Almost if Ghostface existed in the universe of Michael. That was an awesome question, Joey. Let me see. Jalissa says, I will forever say I'm so grateful I came across your TikTok. It's been a blessing in disguise. I've met so many sweet friends. I love it here. And I'm so happy, Jalissa, that you came across my TikTok and everything. You're awesome. And I love the way you support the channel. That's why I made you a mod. You're so funny and you're an awesome friend and everything. And like I said, this will forever be a place for us to come here, kick back and talk horror and have some fun. So positive, no negativity. You guys are all friends to me and you're big supporters of me. And I love you guys. And it will forever be that way. No matter how big I grow, no matter how far I reach, I will always remember you guys who started with me. And I really mean that. I promise. On my son, I mean it. I won't forget you guys because you guys made me who I am and stuck around when we only had 3 people, 3 fucking people on Friday Night Fridays. So I definitely appreciate it. Speaking of, OGs, Chelsea says, "We love you, Brandon. You've built an amazing community. I love you guys too, Chelsea. Love you and Aaron. You guys are so awesome, and you're amazing friends to me and amazing supporters to me. And it feels like I've sat in the same fucking room with you guys. It's crazy how powerful this shit has became. The community of horror and just the community of that I built. I like scary. It's amazing how I just started off being a content creator, and now look at us. We're here. We're here. Anything's possible at this point. I love you guys. We got so much planned this Halloween season. That's all I can keep saying to you guys. This Halloween season, we're going to be on a fucking roll. We're going to be on a roll. We're going to be on a roll. No matter how many times I can tell you guys, we're going to be on a roll. Let me see. Jalissa says, yeah, he goes crazy when he thinks it's off. Like, remember at age 20 when he was caught in between a van and a tree, was where it fell off. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, Jalissa, that does kind of like, yeah, because how he was doing this and he was like, hold up, she has me, pink, bro. What the fuck? Make sure it's on. So yeah, Jalissa, that does make sense, And like I said, he goes through hell to get that mask back on his head with kills and everything. Even in 2018, as soon as the podcasters had it out the bag and he knew that was out in the universe, he went to get that motherfucker. So yeah. Jordan Adams said, for real, Brandon, been subscribed to your channel for 4 months. Okay, love your content. Would love to meet you. I'm a huge Halloween and Scream fan. Jordan, I would love to meet you, and hopefully in the future I could meet you, an awesome supporter. And I thank you again for supporting me. And I'm a huge Halloween fan, and I love Scream. And those are 2 great franchises to love. Let me see. I'm trying to get to. Scream for Connor said, hear me out. If they did Scream in the 80s, Ellie Cornell would have made a great Sidney Prescott. Yeah, I agree, man. She was an awesome actress, man. And it's a lot of people out there that I will always do that, Conrad. I substitute people in other people's spot to see how it will play out. So that would be a good pick, man. Jalissa said, likewise, Brandon, we appreciate you. Definitely, I appreciate you guys, Jalissa. Aaron Rowley, my guy Aaron Rowley says, fucking love you, B. I fucking love you too, Aaron, man. You guys are amazing. I like Scary International, Terry said. Man, I got Terry, man. I love Terry, man. My guy Terry, man, he's so damn funny. If you guys don't know Terry, don't worry. You guys will meet him again on the channel. I will bring him on more. Denisha. What is up, Denisha Lane? I've seen you a few times on Craven, Night Watch, a lot of other content creators. I'm so happy you came over to I Like Scary, man, and I appreciate you coming over and, supporting me and subscribing and everything. You're awesome, Denisha. I really appreciate that. I hope you're enjoying your night. But you guys, after I get through a few of these comments, I'm going to end this off right here. This has been an amazing stream. Glad to be a lot of great friends from this community. Brandon is a great friend. Appreciate you, bro. Screaming for Conrad, you're a great friend, and I appreciate your support, man. You're awesome. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. See. Yeah, Little Joy, I seen that you said you sent me. I think you sent me one, or I want to say I see. I'm gonna check it out. Your TikTok, man. You do great edits on TikTok, Joy. So I'm gonna check it out, man, for sure. Once I eat dinner and stuff and kick back, I got you, Joy. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna tell you what I think about it. By the way, I already think you do awesome edits, Joy. So I know it's gonna be super sick. Now that said, you said that perfectly in my opinion. Brandon Sydney definitely would fit in Halloween, and Lori wouldn't fit in Scream. Yeah, she wouldn't. She wasn't in that. I think Sydney can walk a mile on Halloween. She just fits it, but I don't think Lori can be in Scream. That's in Nightmares, is what Nightmare Corner said. Nightmare Corner, man, hit me up in the behind the scenes. I'm gonna try to schedule a live tomorrow for about 3, you guys. So don't worry, you guys. Part 2 tomorrow, horror and chill kickback. Hopefully, I see you guys there tomorrow. At the stream tomorrow. I think it's gonna be at 3 o'clock. Just be looking out for it on Instagram or in the community of I Like Scary on YouTube. And don't forget to check out my guy Knight tonight at his watch party watching Maximum Overdrive. He just hit 3,000 subs. Gotta love Knight. But I love you guys so much. But unfortunately, this is the end of the stream, you all. But tomorrow, we're going to be back at it 3 o'clock, man. We're going to have a daytime stream. We're going to be kickback, horror, and chill. I'm about to go kick it with the family and my son and have some family time, probably eat dinner and watch some horror movies or something. But I love you guys. Speaking of her, she's right here, you guys. She freaking missed out on a party, but she's going to be at the next one. Here she is. This is the wife, you guys. Say cheese.
Right.
Yeah, you guys, Monica just got home, so I want to spend some family time with her. But she will be, I'm gonna plan a party or whatever, another party or part 2. I gotta come up with a good idea.
Really good idea.
Just tell me off screen.
Yeah.
All right. Monica says she has a great idea for Thursday. But yeah, I love you guys. This was an awesome stream. Chelsea says, hi, Monty. Jalissa says, hi, she's beautiful. Nat says,
Where's Mark?
Marquise Rippey. Monica wanted to see Marquise Rippey. Hey, all right, before we end it off, you guys, inside joke. For the people that was on that party, when Marquise Rippey said, where's Monica?
I actually seen that.
She's right here.
Yes. I was about to come in here and be like, I'm right here, but I could not get out the bed. I was so tired.
Bruno said hi, Monica. Aaron says hi, Monica.
Hi,
see, they love
guys.
you. They want you to get on. You guys, before we end it off, you want to see Monica on the stream?
If y'all ever want to know where I'm at, 9 times out of 10,
Look.
I'm in the other room, bed,
With
sleep.
has a banky screaming for
Snuggling
Conrad.
with my little
Nightmare
man.
Corner said, hey, girl.
Hey.
But yeah, if you guys, Monica, she's gonna get on the stream more. We still are parents. Tatum says, everyone, please comment after the stream. Definitely appreciate it, Tatum. And yeah, you guys, we want to kick it. Denisha said, hey, Monica. This was an awesome stream. But like I said, you guys, for our next party, Nanette says hello.
Hey, Nanette girl.
Jalissa says, we missed you on the stream the other night. Hope you come on the next time.
Oh, I didn't see that. So I'm actually low-key blind. Yes, I will try to be on the next one. Brandon even before I had a kid, I was not a night owl.
Yeah.
I do not play about my sleep. 10:30 at night, I'm in the bed, but I will try.
Shape says, hey, Monica.
Hey, Shape.
Hey, Aaron says, yo, where's Monica?
Oh, I feel bad the one time that he's not on here.
He was on her earlier.
Oh, that sucks.
Screaming for Tatum says she's beautiful.
Thank you.
Shape says, hey, Monica. Screaming for Conrad said Monica is cool as hell. Yeah, she is cool. She's invited to the stream, but she's gonna be on.
Do you have color eyes? Actually, I do.
Oh my God.
Wait, you can't really see them, but okay, I don't mean to be like, yeah, my eyes are good, but that is something that I really take pride in because I get so many compliments on my eyes, but I do, but you guys can't really tell. Over the, I mean, it's freaking ring light. But
I got the ring light right here. Tatum says, hi, Monica. We love you.
Hey, girl.
But yeah, you guys, Monica, we're going to plan next party, you guys. It's going to be bigger than the last party. We're going to have Monica. We're going to have more people on.
Thursday. If y'all can come Thursday, look, I come up 9 times out of 10. The good ideas Brandon be coming up with come from. So, and then he puts his little stuff on it, and then boom, it'd be what y'all get. But Thursday, when I tell him my idea, I know he's gonna want to do it. Are you capping on me?
No, he does that. Bruno always does that.
Oh, I was like, sheesh, what did I do to you?
Little Joy said, Brandon, your Michael looks scary with no ring light, and then that said, yay, Monica.
Yeah, we're about to get lit on Thursday. I'm going to be on here. I ain't going to be on here all night, but I'm going to be on here.
And he's screaming for Connor, said, us color eyes got to stick together.
Period. I know that's right.
But yeah, you guys.
Ain't too many of us. I was helping my son. I mean, at first his eyes looked like mine, but now they kind of look like his dad's. But
yeah, that's right.
I always keep hope. All right, I'm leaving though. I have to.
But yeah.
Bye guys. See you Thursday.
Yeah, you guys. Jalissa said, Monica, do you ever get scared being in that room? Nah, Jalissa, she loves it. She loves it, bro. She loves coming in here and seeing and stuff. Monica's a big horror fan too. She's very big on being horror, horror fan. She's just, she's so big on like being a mom and stuff. So we try to, alter everything and everything. But I promise you, listen, there's gonna be more girl energy on the channel. Monica's super cool. You guys, Chelsea, Nana, Monica's so cool. You're gonna just click right with her, man. So she's so cool. Don't even worry about it. Tam said I'll be there. Yeah, you guys, definitely, man. I'll definitely see you guys. But tomorrow, you guys, 3:00. Just be looking out for some details for tomorrow. It's going to be during the day and everything. But Thursday, as Monica said, I don't know, life happens, but you guys just be looking out for Thursday. Maybe I'll do a scary at night or something. Maybe I'll do a little scary at night special. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a scary at night special. I don't know. You never know what happens on I Like Scary. You never know what happens on I Like Scary. And that's the beauty of the channel and the beauty of you guys being big supporters. You never know. Anything can happen. But you guys, we're on a fucking roll. Let's keep going. More parties coming. More fun. Halloween season. We're going to be fucking clowning. Yes, we're going to be clowning. Jalissa, thanks for saying you love the shirt. I love this shirt. This is one of my favorites. And by the way, Jalissa, you're not the only one who said you love this shirt. Chris Nelson, the guy who made the mask for Michael Myers, actually said he was in love with the shirt. And he said he's never seen it and he loves it. Shout out to Chris Nelson, man. Awesome. But you guys, unfortunately, this is the end of the stream. Jalissa, we're probably going to watch. I'm in a mood to watch some Michael Myers. So I'm going to probably watch something like H2O or Kills. Maybe I want to watch Kills. Maybe I'll watch Kills or something. I want to kick back, though. That shit is fire as hell. Definitely Conrad. But you guys, I want you all to watch some horror movies. Enjoy the rest of your night and know that you're important. That Brandon from I Like Scary loves you so fucking much. I really do. I mean that. Just know that Brandon from I Like Scary loves you so fucking much. And you have a friend out there that definitely loves you. He doesn't put you down, and he loves you so much, and he takes you in not only as a supporter but as a friend. And I really mean that. I love you guys so fucking much, and you guys, I am nothing without you all. And I want you guys to watch some horror movies. It's hard to say goodbye, but we're going to be back on tomorrow. And you guys, stay scary out there. I love you all. I like scary. Peace.